Yeah, hello everybody. Welcome back to ZoneBreakers Online Edition number 9. We are back with some Blazblue cross tag battler, Blazblue if you like to use the American pronunciation. Dogi Sandwich here, chilling with Lupe's Lounge. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. Looking forward to seeing these Godot matches. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yo, you watch Grand Blue?
Yeah, man.
Grand Blue is pretty sick. Hoping to get some more of that in BB Tag today.
I definitely expect to see some good stuff. I see we got Proteus coming up first. He was playing Grand Blue a little earlier. Had a really good set.
Right.
From that. So hopefully that rolls over to here. And then we've got the monster himself. Buck Wild coming in hot.
That's the Monstars theme. Hit him high. You hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. I hit him low, hit him low. Going straight to the hole. You ain't got no game. let me calm down. I don't know, Buck Sonny be messing with all that. That might not be his cup of tea.
You gotta be careful. You might get the stream muted.
I mean, it's gonna get muted because it's too violent for the internet.
Alright, so your son is going with the classic Yang Azrael.
Right. Proteus over there. Pro tag power. Some pro tag power. They on the block. Yeah, tuck them. Okay. You gotta keep them safe. You know, if Sonny finds that hit, Yosuke is not gonna live to see another day. Oh man, both of them already off of their cross combo maybe. There's Azrael coming in, working them frames.
The pressure.
And both of them trading again off a burst. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah. Unfortunate drop there.
What you expect out of Sonny though? Came up pressing buttons, always ready to fight. Gets the full confirm from the top. And I'm surprised he didn't. I think that has armor. I'm surprised he just wasn't ready for the burst nonetheless. But still gets the double overhead. This was going to be big because he can use CC meter if he wants to, but just going to tack on some guaranteed damage.
Yep. Okay.
And he had the presence of mind to hit Izanami before he stepped all the way in there. Still had the burst and call Azrael, but that's all we're using CC meter for this. Everybody's getting hit, so we're just bringing out the life preserver. No tag action just yet.
Yep.
Now Sonny has another burst if he needs it. Gonna go ahead and use it on block this time. And now, if he can call Proteus' burst, he can blow this game wide open, but might not even get the chance at this point.
Okay. This should be a dead Yang here. Or not.
I burn. Gonna go ahead and tuck her away and let her get a lot of life back in the background. Using Jiraiya as a springboard just to get away from the long arms of Azrael. It's a wise choice for the afternoon ninja. Oh, this is the first CC. Oh, jeez. Yo, get rid of it.
Yeah. Oh, you could have just punched that.
Right.
Yourself away from it.
He got a little bit of a point. It's not the most damaging one, but probably was just trying to recollect himself for the fact that Narukami scared her away for danger. But for how long?
Okay.
I'm actually surprised that Sonny didn't CC that for the sandwich. But still in a pretty good position until that happened. He's okay.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, DP of the both of them. Okay.
But he's not
trying to go for the setup, but the delayed entry doesn't work as well as it used to.
But still, go ahead and finish it up.
Nah, he does take the game.
Yeah, it was kind of sketchy at the end. Like you said, he was looking to cover the entry with the delayed Zio, but couldn't hold on to it long enough. Had an idea that Sonny was going to try to dash through him, so just stepped up, cleaned him up with a 5A. I have to think about my Narukami button since they got swapped.
Hey, still thinking Persona.
No, because they got swapped in 2.0.
Oh, that's right. That's it. Yeah.
So it's like super messing with my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, no matter what day and age it is, we ain't worried about me. We're worried about Proteus. holding on to a 1-game lead over Sunny and trying to run away with it. And they're trying to run away from the gunfire that's going to be ringing out behind them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now that both these players are warmed up, I'm expecting to see some actual tag mechanics with this cross combo. Oh,
maybe. This could be everything you asked for right here.
Oh, I think that was supposed to be something active switch there.
Yeah, probably a DP active switch, but just didn't have it have everything lined up. It's not the easiest thing to hit. But I mean, still, that's half bar gone for both characters. That's everything you can ask for.
Yeah.
And Yang's far away from the semblance too.
Oh, catches Yang with the assist.
He's gonna get it with semblance. So the question is, what's gonna happen after? What's the button? DP?
Very dangerous. Yeah, I think he needed to be a little more careful when he put her into the threshold. Right there. Well, gets the DP. Okay, sandwich. Oh, okay. Tried the burst.
Yeah, just a little early on the Swift Blade to try to punish the backside as well, or else he could have picked up Azrael. Still, Proteus is in a pretty good spot. Just has to make sure he doesn't get blown up.
Yeah. Sonny's sitting on 5 bars, so any hit's gonna turn into a lot of damage.
Ezra's holding on for dear life, can't even get a growler out. Vincent gets clipped in the ankle, so it's up to Yang. Comes in, doesn't get semblance off. Actually, where is semblance?
She's already in it.
I don't remember her hitting semblance.
Oh, she did.
Okay.
Yeah. He did. He dashed over.
The 2B. Okay.
Oh.
Yo, my man, pretty wild. Yo, we scrambled. Alert, scramble. Try to see if we can make any contact. Sunny found it, but isn't deep enough to get the 2B confirmed. Yo, double down on Jiraiya? Doesn't have the range for the run.
Oh, that's funky. No play.
Wasn't deep enough. But on the same side, didn't get the pickup. Oh! And she just cocked back and let the 5B rip clothesline him. Literally just flatten that kid out in the streets. Sunny evens it up 1-1. Yeah, I feel like a complete fool because I spent all that time talking about the semblance and what was going to happen afterwards. And then Yang goes away for 5 seconds, like out of sight, out of mind. It might help if I actually had a little bit more sound so I can hear the song, but online tournaments.
It's okay. It's the first set of the day. You know, you got to warm up.
I mean, I can say that for BB Tag, but I can't literally say this is the first one for me. I just did a whole tournament. Nah, it'll be all right. Game 3. See what the protagonist got going over there.
What's the start?
Run for your life. That's the start. And he already push blocked to try to get her off too, so that's a field day for Sunny.
Oh,
he didn't
it goes for the
All right. Still pouring on the steam, and Proteus finally got a second bar back, but that's so wise of Sunny. As soon as he got it, immediately went for the command throw.
Getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Yeah. Well, Proteus is still able to answer back. Took the lead away from Sunny.
I think he tried to bait the DP, but then swung a little bit too early.
All right.
Nice
Waited
block.
for it. Ooh. Sunny wasn't really ready for the punish directly, still able to get his hands on him and force Yosuke to come to the front line. Ooh, too slow. Dude, the Gustavs.
Yep.
Bruh.
Let's get the Gustavs in there. Oh, man.
Bully this man.
Can you let me out? Okay. Yeah, just super your way out.
Here's the scary thing about it, right? He gets blocked. He gets caught blocking that again. He's not going to block it.
That's dead.
Yeah, valiant charge.
And Sonny has too many bars.
I like how Yang came out there and was like, yo, up top. Doesn't have the timing on the incoming, though, so Yosuke's able to get in, doesn't get the full confirm that he needs.
Oh, I think he thought I was going to cross up.
Yeah. The firecracker tripping up, and because he's in the air, that's an easy punish for Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
That was looking okay for a minute, and then Sonny hit him. Sonny touched him, and I say that kind of jokingly, but like it means so much because with the way Sonny is, and with the character he plays, he's like instilling so much fear in the Proteus, which is like the very first thing Proteus does. As soon as Sonny makes contact, push blocks him away. Can't get away cleanly, so he's just stuck. Glued to the ground, holding down back for dear life, and just can't get away from the rabid dogs of Yang and Azrael.
For sure.
But trying to see if he can swap Yosuke out for a slightly better character from what I hear, going to Adachi.
I still believe in our friendship.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, this is the team that Proteus actually played last ZoneBreakers. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I believe so. I'd like to call this Proteus' main team, but like a lot of players, kind of floats around a bit. Gets the 5A round start. Okay.
It's just something he didn't need Adachi for, but wedges Yang into place. Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
No conversion, but
it's the roller coaster of emotion from us because we saw the highs and the lows of that real quick. But he's still in a good position as long as he doesn't get touched. Gets another sandwich if he wants it, doesn't take it.
Nice break.
And Zio to the top side, but can't get ready to punish the burst. But it's still good that he forced the burst out because that's taking a lot of potential damage and mix us off the table.
Semblance. Oh, catches him.
And the thing that was wild about that is you could see the startup of JA in the jump-in, so that should have been an easy DP for Sonny.
Yeah.
And now he's getting cleaned up. It's a weak res, so it doesn't mean too much. And he's already sitting at full life, so the only thing he's really going to get at this point is the meter that he needs for another value. Charge? Question mark? Yo, that ain't no Ladiva drop kick, by the way.
Oh. Okay. Probably just gonna attack him. Or not.
I'm slightly upset that growler hit, but I mean he does swing all the way back. Still not enough. Adachi gets to step out and claim that he actually did something of merit in that game. Let's be real though. A Dark Izanami Zio means a whole lot more than Jiraiya not really doing a whole lot. So there was a lot of work to switching to Adachi in that game alone.
Yeah, it might have also just been a bit of a confidence boost there because he was definitely way more aggressive with his Narukami.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you know that you can lock somebody in with a good assist, you feel a lot better, or with a stronger assist. Let me be more specific. I'm not trying to completely throw Yosuke under the rug, but let's not front. Adachi's pretty good.
Yeah, very strong.
But is he strong enough to dig Proteus out of this hole? He's got his first game, second game. Yeah, needs to see if he can put Sonny in the dirt, shove him down to the loser's bracket. We know Sonny doesn't go out into the night quietly at all. Game 5. If that was a double overhead, ready for it.
Take him to the corner. Oh, just catches him walking forward.
He might have been trying to dash and mistimed it.
Oh.
Ooh, slide
tip throw. Oh, to be whiffed. Alright.
Solid confirming. He gets it all in before the burst could come out.
Mm-hmm. Check throw.
He's got to be ready for the burst at this point. He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. Gustavs.
Okay. This is still really good.
Ooh. Oh, that's very good. That's
but it was a little bit of a botch. That was enough. And this one could come back to bite him. 5 meters, CC in the corner.
Oh, he drops it. Oh! Well, gave it back to him.
Yeah. Literally throwing the game back and forth between the two. Ready for the burst.
Okay. This is a good spot for Brody.
Alright. And he held it.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, he could have confirmed off that. Probably wouldn't have killed since he didn't have any meter, but.
Okay. Ooh. Sonny trying to come in. Trying to see if Proteus is asleep. Well awake. Gets the throw tech.
Ooh. That was probably a late TV.
Yeah. Still alive, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh, just charging in.
Okay.
Looks like zone, but a big 5A. Closing the door. Yo, ya boy, Prody. Ya boy.
Yeah, man.
That's your homie up.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say I taught him everything he knows, but you know.
Have you seen the Kaguya meme, the Love is War meme?
Which one?
I'm assuming you haven't seen the anime, right?
No, I haven't.
All right. Have you seen the meme with the pink-haired girl and the black-haired girl? They're pointing to the guy who's playing volleyball, and the pink-haired girl says, "I raised that boy." That's you.
Nah.
You haven't? Oh man, that's actually a
I
pretty
haven't
good
seen
anime.
that.
I'll show it to you later. It's just a simple meme, but that's you right now. I raised that boy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Razzo.
Got Razzo versus.
Shh, pillow talk. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's the tag, but yo, I like that. Shh, pillow talk. Gotta keep it real hush hush around here. Keep it silky smooth for everybody. Trying to soothe everybody and lull them to sleep. I wanted to say with some like silky lullabies, but it's probably some sultry talk. Boom.
Oh, especially with this team. What's your music reason?
Yo, Bad and Bougie? That's what Coach and I call that team. Bad and Bougie.
I like that. Okay, Razzo's rocking the Hilda Yumi. Dang.
Those are also candidates for Bad and Bougie. But nowhere near as bougie as Mitsuru and Yuzu. Like, no. That's a team you just don't see every day anymore. And it's not like it's a bad team or anything. If I understand, like, the dynamics changed because of how Yuzuriha changed, but it's still a pretty powerful team nonetheless.
Yeah.
My cause is just.
Okay, nice coordination over here. Cool.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
And the Mitsu and the Mitsuru and the Yuzu, like, they kind of work off of each other. I was thinking of the colors right there. Not like literally coordinated, but
yeah,
they complement each other. Yuzu is getting here complimented right now because he's leaking. Help! And it's not like Mitsuru's gonna get back in to really do anything anytime soon because all this tapping before the burst could come back. Yo, Razzo. Ready for the burst? Nah. But that's still really good to do, in my mind. You still force it out. I'm sure it costs some CC for it, but the threat is either you CC or you lose your character. And it's not like Sleep Talk's really been able to get anything started.
Ooh. Yeah.
And that burst was far off the mark. Nothing that really could have been done is out of its control at this point.
Okay.
You're a
Ooh,
Nice.
teleport out the way.
Yeah, he gets to get on the backside too, so this is looking pretty good.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes, you know. Get a little wind of yourselves, feel a little bit of confidence. Think you can continue playing the same game that everybody else is, but chick with some hair just denies any idea that you have. You and your friend can both fall at my feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first game, very convincingly going over to Razzo.
Yeah. Wonder if he goes with the same strat as last time, where he does the EX counter into 4P round start. Very interesting.
I'm glad you caught the round start because I just saw a train wreck. I can't even remember what happened. It was just like I saw some chicks getting knocked around. It was not pretty.
Mm-hmm.
See what this game 2 looking like.
Okay. Yeah, convincing them back off, so they try to go forward. Managed to get confirmed. Okay, person. Ooh! Jumps over the.
And that was such witty movement not to take the initial punish and then dance around knowing that a DP was coming to cover all angles. But even though that didn't lead to the most direct punish, it was looking pretty good for a second. But Pillow Talk back in this game.
This one's looking way better for Pillow Talk.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Look at the throw. Was looking for the bird. Yeah. The lag tight. If I remember my geology correct, my rock formations correctly, one of the two.
I think it's Mike.
I think Mike's with the top. It doesn't matter. Some ice shards came and they were looking kind of good for a second. They're looking really good because it's kind of the gateway to success right now.
Ooh.
Long range low. Punish on that easily. Caught her drifting in the skies. Gets a 4P punish. That should be the last thing that Yuzu sees in game 2.
I was a little worried because of that Hilda damage, but it worked out.
I mean, even if that wasn't the end of the round right there, it was basically nowhere further to go at that point. That would have been a really hard comeback.
For sure.
Sticking with it though.
Okay.
Get ready.
See what the ladies got for us in game 3. So you had this wild start for the first game. Game 2 was 5A versus a backdash.
Yeah.
What's game 3 started looking like?
Same thing. Ooh.
And it was the same thing all the way down to a 5A and then a 5B to cover the whiff in case there was no contact.
Walk so low. Okay.
DP for the space. But still can't really get anything started. This seems really hard for Sleep Talk to do anything when trying to challenge two characters that have the same range that Mitsuru and Yuzu have. Same or superior, more specifically. Because let's be real, it's just hard to exist on the screen with Hilda, but they're making it work.
Okay.
Skirts away from the burst. Oh, Razzle came up pressing buttons. No fear. Gets a buy one, get one free deal.
Okay, that could have been both of them dead, I'm pretty sure.
It's still not looking good for Yuzu because there's 4 meters left. It'll dump all of them.
Might as well.
Yeah. You fit the first 3, make sure she doesn't get up from it. 100. Amazing.
Yeah. It's getting a lot of these DPs blocked.
Right. And I kind of wonder if that one's supposed to be like possibly like an immediate push block. But either way, with the way that game ended, it was all Razzo at that point.
Yep.
Had a punish, didn't have the full confirm from the punish, which is a little bit sloppy, but has enough presence of mind to put the guard up, expecting a DP could possibly be coming out. Lo and behold, there it was, and pretty much gonna just seal the game up for him right there. Razzo gonna be moving on. Pillow talk, not done just yet. Not gonna go off into the silent night just yet. Still has another chance down in the losers bracket. Moving on. Yo, it's time for the streamer to get
see. Yeah, we're about to see the Aegis Mirrorman.
Possibly.
All right. Got two Aegis Masters about to go at it. Right.
The pinnacle of Aegis play.
Mm-hmm.
Aegis the Immortal. Finally stepping out from behind the streamer station. Gonna see what he can do with a team that he's just recently picked up. And Aegis Akatsuki. Gonna be going against Reich. Reich, who had a pretty good run through Grand Blue. We have seen him play BB Tag here. Playing ye old Aegis in Narukami.
Now, I haven't actually seen play this team, but I've seen a couple clips.
That's a good way to describe it. You've heard about the lore through the grapevine.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
It doesn't get all the way in there, but still in a pretty good spot, getting a couple of hits, setting the tone against Wright.
Ooh, man, just get in.
Yeah, with a double overhead too. Off the mark with the mortar. The confirm from that? Not deep enough with the Katsuki. And went with the low, he got away from it, but he still got tagged. Is he going to get Aegis out of here? Not even going to get the chance. Now it's all up to Akatsuki on his own. Still has a really good res to work with if he ever gets to use it. The question is it going to be like a clean activation or if it's going to be a defensive one? It's looking like it's going to be defensive.
Definitely.
You just got to make sure not to give up anything big. Like, nope. Wait a minute. I mean, that's the kind of thing he can hope for right there. He didn't give up a sandwich or anything. Still got tagged over the head with the Orgia dash overhead.
That should be good.
It better be. Bro, he's got like all the meter in the world. If I remember correctly, I was talking about Wright saving some meter from Grand Blue earlier. That's what he saved it for that very moment. That's going to be game one. Going to Texas.
Yep.
The big Tex mix over there.
Get ready.
Okay. Sticking out with the Akatsuki. I like it.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
With the bit of streaming that Umby's been doing, I haven't seen him play anything else other than this team in a while. And it's not like he's the one that's so adamant for like going out and having a like big tournament presence. So I get the impression that he's literally the kind of person that's here for the experience, trying to see how well he can stack up with his team.
Good. You gotta get the reps in with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the fun is he just wasn't sure about it. But he gets to pick it up again. A bit of a drop, though, and that gives Umby an opportunity to break out with a counter.
Getting tough with these machine gun shots.
Yeah. It'd be a shame if he had a ammo counter in the game.
Would be, didn't. Clip.
Caught him low, but didn't confirm all the way down. Akatsuki got stuff. And Umbi's got to be really careful with his Akatsuki because he's pretty low and still willing to call. That's right, coming in. The red eye gets. I missed that part. I should have pointed that out like in the beginning. I'm usually pretty good at that. Oof. But the counter shuts everything down and gets away from the 2A. So Akatsuki's in. Possibly not for long. Has to survive the sandwich. If he gets burned by Megiddo Fire. That was a good res. Like, it was kind of scary, but that was a pretty good time just to catch Reich in an awkward moment to where he can't really put anything solid on him.
Yep. Make a calm off us. Yeah. Oh.
It's the second time he missed a mortar confirmed, but doesn't mean too much.
Yeah. Might have been a bit awkward based on how many hits were in there with the Zeodyne Super.
It was either. Sure. Yeah, it was either like the hits or possibly the height. I was thinking more of the height.
Yeah.
Either way, even though that's not the easiest confirm for Reich to hit, not consistent on the mortars, still leaves himself in such a strong position where he didn't have to worry about it too much. Easily able to pick up the spare, get himself up 2-0.
Yep.
Get ready. Get ready.
Let's see if Umbi can get something started this game. Show off a little bit.
Yeah, it's like he finds a few stray hits here and there, but he's not able to pick and choose the shots that Reich is able to. Like, Reich is the one who's able to find all the Orgia mix-ups and everything, get big confirms like this, and Umbi just doesn't feel like he's able to do so much with it. I don't know if it's like a problem with him not having the same command as Tigers, or if it's just the structure of his team. But it seems like the latter might be the idea since he's trying to start with Akatsuki. And okay, aside from the fact that Akatsuki has to fight through all this, gets clipped with the low, but
wasn't ready.
Already had Narukami out, so it would be kind of hard for him to pick that one up. And still would have had a DP, but no, that's not the first thing that everybody thinks about when they want to punish a burst. Right.
Okay, good damage.
And the low as well. What the burst has all the right answers.
I should get that Akatsuki.
He's got 4 meters, he better. That's what we get for running our mouth.
Yep.
And Umbi's push blocking for dear life, but again, Orgia A. Man, it's just too strong. Too strong.
Yep.
Been through a lot of tough battles together. There's no way we'd lose a fight like that.
And it's just, it's one thing to easily say that he's able to find the times to slide in the Orgia overheads, but really the thing that was leading to it is being able to find the positions to get the, I believe it's 5A. It's 5A. Just to pin Umbi in place and allow Reich to just even look at Orgia mode at all.
Right. Okay. Next up, we're going to have Sonido versus Midori.
Midori.
Okay.
I see the pronunciation going a few ways, depending on what language set you want to use. But Midori was around last time. Had a pretty good run in the bracket, if I remember correctly. I don't have the greatest memory of them. But it's a name I remember from the last online edition, from 8. Sonido better be a staple name. I mean, this is his tournament and all.
Rocking yet another team this time. Got the Ruby Adachi.
And he's making good of his exclusive DLC purchase of having 10 preset teams. It's not a real thing.
If it was, he'd have.
Oh yeah, he probably would have got it twice so he can have 20.
Sound.
Yeah. Staying front side with the Ruby 5A to start things off. Pretty good lead on Midori too. Locked out of the burst. Even though that's not going to be enough, that's going to leave Midori in quite a precarious situation. Just going to let Labras go down.
Yeah. Oh, swung into it late.
Right.
Oh.
I feel like that was kind of an autopilot just after the jumping. Where they're just purely expecting it to make contact. But yeah, this round is looking very rough for Midori. Yep. Slaughtered in the corner. All this started from a Ruby JC. Two more meters if Adachi needs. It's not even a question, though.
How did you think this would go?
This team can definitely just run you down.
If there was any question or any doubt about it, first game, pretty good indicator that it can happen. And those are always the kind of games that I think are like really rough in a situation like this. Because it's like, even if you have other things that could cross your mind, it's like you didn't really get any information out of that. It was a beating.
Yeah.
So Midori's going in again.
Yeah. Wonder what their answer might be to this, because this is one of those teams where you either just try to slow things down and try and not, have to deal with the situation as much, or do you just try and focus on getting your offense started and out pressure them? But I'm not sure exactly what type of player Midori is.
I would think it's more the latter, because it's kind of hard for Labras and Hyde to really work around Ruby and Adachi. Like, they can tend to find you anywhere on the screen they want to, especially with Adachi in the back with his 6B assist. Still covers pretty well in the front with the Zeos, case in point. So, yeah, I think it'll be pretty hard for Midori to really slow play this. But when you get a gets a second chance.
They're making good use of their Hyde assist.
They're making good use of everything that Sonato presented. Adachi's already gone.
This is a much different looking game.
To the backside.
Okay. Oh, no pickup. It should.
You would think.
Yeah, still. I was thinking they could have built up to the red X first, but it still worked out.
But you do realize that's the yellow team, right?
You're right.
That's exactly why they went with the yellow X. Like red X, not coordinated, doesn't work. So you were presenting the idea of slow playing or slaughter. Looks like the latter is the answer. Get in there and hit the buttons, make the magic. I say get in there and hit the buttons, but really it was just like a decent conversion from the first happy birthday, right? Like, it wasn't a full conversion, but there was a good amount of damage. And then a second stab at it, just like chipping away at both of them, left Sonato in not a good position. So you got to be real mindful of that going into game 3. Didn't believe it, so wasn't ready to confirm the A string.
Yeah, he just delayed it too long. Okay.
Just wildness over there.
Yeah.
But eventually, Sonato getting clarity, getting the... I don't want to specifically say it was an anti-air, but more of catching Midori on the way down with the 5A. And he got away from the 6B.
Doctor. Oh, but yeah, it's gonna be dead high there.
Yeah, who will defend the defender?
Oh, Midori swung into it. That was a count.
What's the answer looking like now? Just running in. Back. The heat riser doesn't mean too much at this point, I would believe, but still there nonetheless as a buffer in case something like this happens. Red Axe.
Yeah.
Can you get to the backside? Slides in with the 6B, but doesn't get the full confirm. Still looking pretty good. Teching pretty high. Ooh, that is blocked though.
Yeah.
Just left it out all on the table, trying to coax the flinch out of Sonido, and didn't bite.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bite. I guess it'd be more accurate to say it was a wise bite, and letting Ruby take the heat for Adachi.
Mm-hmm.
That's got us 2-1.
Get ready.
Yeah. I don't think that was still that bad of a game from Midori. I think they just kind of had some mistakes that kind of got them put in bad situations for the last game.
I can agree with that.
So,
a couple of mistakes and some tightening up from Sonido, just not leaving opportunities out there.
Keep swinging.
Yeah. And I get the impression that was one that should have been seen, all things considered. But,
Yeah.
again, it's really easy.
Nice ball.
Solid defense. The first one was.
Yeah.
Everything afterwards, not so much. And is this going to be another scenario where Labyrinth just dies in the front?
It's looking like it. Never mind. First hide in just to save her health.
But he's going to be hurting because there's 5 meter over there.
Yeah. Okay. He goes all the way through.
And it was nice that he set it up to have Ruby on point again, just to make matters even worse for Midori, having the burst to try to save.
Oh, drops the... Okay. The grab afterwards, though. This is looking very hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially catching the clap in the backside with the 5P. That's all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay on the ground like the losers you are.
And with that, Sonido actually getting a set. Yeah. All right, who we? Yo,
So we got Garfield,
yo.
Legend.
Nebraska, Florida man, yo.
Versus Faded Dragon.
Oh, that's his Faded the Dragon.
Faded the Dragon. My bad.
We don't slay dragons. We fade dragons around here. You want to talk about that modern anime stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He's just rocking the hide sets from last time still.
Right.
From Garfield. And Fade the Dragon pulling out the Ragna Yosuke. Interesting.
That sounds like a dragon fading team right there. Dragon thought it was gonna be Trill, terrorize the land and hold all the gold and everything, got faded.
Mm-hmm.
Ragna Yosuke. Apparently somebody thought it was a good idea to have those two on the team because they got the colors for it.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a team you see every day.
No, definitely. Yosuke running in. Alright. Takes the orb. Okay. Good confirm.
With the 4P to start this off. Pretty good for the Dragon. Was able to lock Garfield in. Not letting him out at all. Garfield is able to hold on to get some space.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Nice burst.
A late one too, just to see if anything was happening coming early, going off some timing. Hades in the mouth. And it was just a tick.
Oh.
It's not the worst, it's not the worst. Both of them got out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Excuse me, that's Ragnar. Get the hell off. The tagging is though. Getting there and called you out. Yeah. Didn't have the punish on the burst. That happens sometimes. Yeah. I think I got to the backside before he called the assist. It was really tricky.
Cross raid.
Got it.
Yeah. I remember this stuff.
Congrats. A little funky with the conversion there. Caught him with a walk of shame. No! But Dragon's still winning, technically. So not the worst. Just needs to find a hit, like, sometime soon.
Yeah.
And he found it!
Garfield doesn't really have an answer for this Yosuke.
This mosquito just buzzing around everywhere. Eventually gets a hit with the 5A. And even though Ragnar went down first, Yosuke was able to hold on for Faded the Dragon. Like, that was a wild game. Like, all that being said, it was just like 4 characters scrambling the entire time. But it wasn't just like, it wasn't like novice. It wasn't scrub. It was just like pure chaos, just by the natures of the characters.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say the most stable characters out of the 4 of them is probably, well, it's probably Hyde. I was going to say Ragnar, but
yeah.
You have Yosuke and Seth just zipping around everywhere. Ragnar just kind of swinging to the wind, and Hyde's charging in every now and then with Palebringer. Just a lot of mobility between these 4 characters. This was looking a lot better for Garfield in game 2 to start things off. Except for trying to catch Yosuke. V-slash. Getting him back to the ground. This is a sandwich. Except for the last hits against the Vengeance, but there was no conversion. There's DB coming out.
Yeah. Getting a lot of health back, but then guess wasn't ready for how much his combo scaled.
Right. He's gonna lose a lot of that health he just got back. Double? It's on the table. Doesn't take it. Holds on to the meters.
Takes the setup.
Gets the block on the burst too. Nebraska, Florida, man. Oh yeah. Gets the save too in case he needs it. Okay. And the Lord, man, that's the second time that Garfield has stepped in, like in the midst of chaos, and taken the 2C. And I feel like the second hit, like I don't even know if it's a 2-hit 2C, but I just feel like the second hit from it is the one that caught Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-hit 2C.
I think so.
Yeah, it's just gotten so much out of that in that game alone.
Yeah, it's definitely a 2.
I gotta cover my bases.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not the most knowledgeable person.
Sound pretty knowledgeable to me.
In some circles, I classify as a fraud. But it's true though.
Let's see.
Oh, we ain't worried about intros no more, man.
Oh, we skipped them.
Yeah, skip the format.
Now I have to record. Catches the bird.
Oh, with the way things are going, maybe that's what Garfield should have just took, because you'll hide over here leaking, can't call Seth just yet. Burgers just came off cooldown, but a hit didn't get the super out. Because if he could have immediately gotten the super right there, he could have possibly just taken Hyde clean out of the game. Lives to see another day. Seth's in with no meter to work with. Gonna quickly get into it. Yo, the orb! Forgot about it.
Yep. Orb always puts in work with this
Let's see you try.
Lurking like a shadow.
guy. Ooh, got the overhead that time.
It was a late overhead too.
Yeah.
Blue beats, still pretty good. You listen to all the music around here. And Garfield is bringing this one back. Gets to the backside and around it. Didn't have the fullest confirmed, but you know, still taking 2 meters off a Dragon means a whole lot to take the resources to bring this game back. Here we in CC. If he gets a hit, he's just got to be ready for the burst. Not ready for it. casually strolling away.
Oh,
Protect the switch and Dragon. Don't know if the intent was to hit Yosuke specifically or just protect against Seth, or hide specifically or protect against Seth, but got the hit nonetheless. He's ready for the defense.
Ooh, close him, but no confirm.
Wasn't too confident about it.
Yeah.
Paid respect to the orbs this time.
Oh, again. Had to cover it. DP gets both characters. Oh, okay. That was a big bet.
And it's looking like the house won at this point. But the game's not over just yet. We're going to worry about the game of cat and mouse. Now there are some people who would not call this neutral, but lo and behold, this is the kind of neutral that so many people are afraid of. This is called "Don't Get Hit." The game of death. Vengeance, better than a V-Slash for now. Doesn't have the meter to close this one out in any capacity, so Garfield's going to need another hit. Say cat and mouse, it's actually cat and dragon.
Oh.
And Jiraiya! Big point!
Oh, okay. Good stuff. Dragon goes up 2-1.
The schmovement. Looking very smooth out there. Those are the kinds of games that gives highs to people who play characters like that. Those are the kind of moments that those people fiend for. Don't have time for all these ancient practices of spacing and footsies. We're punished with our bodies. Let's see if that happens again in game 4.
Ooh, okay.
That was a high orb that Garfield couldn't really do anything about, but still gets it confirmed later on down the road. Double vengeance to end it out.
Oh, tag in between.
And all that coming from a push block to give Dragon a little bit of breathing room. Flag down out of this guy with a DP. The punish. That's just an EX record, so if he can get the burst back, doesn't need it. And all this wildness, still ready to take a throw.
Good DP. Oh,
took the meter away.
Yeah, I guess those EX Vengeance. Yeah,
probably. It's looking good for the Dragon right now. Gets the punish on the burst. Not going to be the end of high just yet, though, but not as good spot as just dash on it. The heads up play from Garfield. They hit the deck. Ooh, that was a miscue.
Oh, he keeps dropping. He's confirms over here in this corner.
Right. Taking a raw tag and the Yosuke let him in. Getting a moon slash, double moon slash, and that's going to be how the night ends for Garfield's run through the top side. It's faded. The Dragon takes it 3-1. Just to move on to winners round 2.
Right.
Yeah, this is the part where we get to see where we're going next. I'm assuming
we're gonna Hill Talk versus X. Yeah, we're gonna have the Streamer's Privilege match coming up. So even though he's in losers, he's taking the spotlight for himself.
That's a damn shame. Making sure he gets all his footage.
Yep.
He's got to win a match. He's got to win a match to make a highlight reel, though. I mean, technically, you don't. That's one thing I don't like about reels. As a side note, the fact that you get to tell the story you want to, whether the whole picture was good or bad.
That is true.
I mainly say this because I hate the wave of commentary reels. It feels, you want to talk about high on the scale of fraudulence. That's one thing that crosses my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's a necessary evil, though, I guess. Yeah. There's actually better ways to go about it. Oh, what'd you say? You said Matcherino time. Oh, we always got time to plug the Matcherinos in the chat. Somebody needs to hit that exclamation point Matcherino. Bring up the links for BB Tag and Grand Blue. I'm pretty sure that hasn't been paid out yet. Go ahead and click both the links. I'm telling you to click both the links. You can get in there with your favorite social media because you got a couple of seconds before Umbi allows this match to go on. Use the code for BB Tag. It's going to be ZBTag09, and you can add 50 cents to the pot. Now we're going to hit you with a little more of the show later on down the road for some more crowd-funded bucks that you can add. Just go ahead and throw the 50 cents in right now. Maybe it'll go to Umbi if he can survive.
I guess watch my six.
Roger.
I'm looking forward to Umbi making this losers run. Let's see it. So he can get all his losers matches on stream.
I mean, he's going to get all of his matches on stream, but the question is how many of it is going to be. If he's not careful, it could only be one.
Sandwich? Okay.
Immediate first. Sleep
Did not want to
talking
take that at all.
Right.
I respect it.
He's playing defense against a potential active switch sandwich as well. And he's just doing well to maneuver around the bit of offense, more specifically the neutral that Umbi is presenting. It's the deep slashes for the punish, long range slashes.
Cool. Yeah, salty. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I can't be mad at a robot having a GPS to flag down the chick in the sky, but I'm a little upset that 4P was on the mark. Gets around the burst, but wasn't ready for it, so Umbi's able to get in and get a DP. Didn't take the safe jump, though. Sleep Talk's able to break out with a DP of their own.
They've had a lot of DPs, so that's so fun.
Right. I think more importantly, we've had a lot of Yuzu, and Yuzu's been doing so good by herself.
Okay.
Until that happened.
Could have bursted. Yeah. Surprised you let her take all that.
Better late than never, though.
Yeah.
That was a lot of patience out of Umbi right there. Just had the sandwich on Sleep, but instead of immediately using Aegis to pin him in, waited a second just to make sure that there was no button to immediately take away the CC. Yuzu, she's gone. That's actually so much.
Oh. Katsu might have done that.
It's okay.
Old Droidson.
5B did not reach deep enough to take Dwa off the table. Ooh. Case in point, Dwa. Getting rid of Aegis and just waited. Knew that the counter was coming. Can't be in a hurry to go to sleep. Everybody's got time for sleep talk.
Get ready.
Umbi's over there just, trying to throw a tantrum. Well, I don't want to go to bed. I want to have my fun. It's always my turn. I want to counter now.
I
Win.
guess watch my six.
Roger. I will
Definitely
keep
sounds
you.
like
Can't escape from crossing
Alright.
fate. Fight. Counter.
Okay. Jump in and press the buttons. Start. Or she a low.
Ooh, nice block. No punish though.
And
Okay, counter.
And I don't even want to say that it was like a miscue. I just want to say he was flat out slow on the punish. This is the prime time for Sleep Talk. Like, I was kind of questioning the idea of starting Yuzu, but as long as he gets in cleanly, that'll be pretty good. Now that punish, that one was right on time.
I feel like with 5 bars, you could look for the kill there.
Possible. But playing them for range will also work out as well. So you can take it on a character like this. Wasn't ready for the burst though.
Yeah. Oh. He's looking for the up back there. Ooh, good snipe. Okay, just cash this out.
Also doesn't leave meter for push block, but that's not really a pressing issue for Sleep Talk. I say that, but then EX Tatsu disagrees with me.
Oh, catches and pressing something.
5 bars. Doesn't close it out.
Oh.
But still looks pretty good for Umbi, I would say.
Yeah, good.
Unless this happens. Bro, imagine. And this is the Yuzu that did so much in game 1, so I wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility just yet.
Okay.
Slash. Tag Zygus for coming in. EX slash him downtown. I mean, one hit could possibly lead to super, a good one. This is a sandwich.
Okay.
He takes. Survives and gets out. Only gets tagged by an orb, too.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to believe that at the timing that was, I mean, that was just a pure DP, just covering the landing from the slash, and there was just nothing there.
Yeah.
Chalk it up to whatever you want. Umbi is able to hold on. I say hold on. He was in the lead the whole time. I got to find another thing to say there. He won a game. It's 1-1. We're going to game 3.
That's...
Get ready.
Where's my water? Here's my water.
Get ready.
Stay hydrated.
It's a PSA from Dogi Salmon.
That's a PSA from life. I just happen to be the one saying it right now. I guess you can stay hydrated in a snow town. But look out for the yellow snow. Yeah, that just happened right now. Game 3. See if Sleep Talk gets some mileage out of Mitsu for being more than a meat shield. Oh. I had the idea that like some kind of Orgia high was coming. But only now that I think about it, isn't really one to look for Orgia A for the overhead, but tends to look for Orgia B just to make sure somebody doesn't move away.
Rips if I do that, but doesn't get punished and get encountered. Gets the DP.
Yeah, and that was a DP coming after a really deep draw, so that was one that was presumably going to need a burst, which is why Yuzu was out here clocking in again.
Ooh. Manages to bait out the counter.
Right.
Oh, kills the cop. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough for Umbi.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't have the strongest res to work with either. It's going to be pretty rough. Especially since Mitsu's still lurking in the back for Sleep Talk.
Yeah.
Has the CC if they need it.
Not quite.
Still in a really commanding position.
Yeah, for sure.
Worst case scenario, just needs to wait. Doesn't even need to. Gets to burn some more time with the DP. And the long range EX slash to the jaw. Cut this bot in half. That leaves Sleep Talk. Pillow Talk. These Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
Shh. Pillow Talk. Gotta get it right. I gotta come correct my bad.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I am correct about though is match point. Trying to see if they can lay the Umbrian shadow to rest.
Yep.
Set it to literal spectator mode for the rest of the tournament.
Mm-hmm. Or is Umbi gonna continue to slow down the bracket even more? That's the question.
That is the question. So you're saying we need him to take an L so we can get out of here?
I mean, I feel like that's what the people want.
Wow!
But I'm trying to see more disrupt. Oh!
I feel like this is the most that Mitsu's been able to do the entire game, and like she's still losing, but she's not losing horribly.
Yeah,
gets to the backside, but not really ready to
whips in.
Yeah.
Plus frames.
Another hit on Akatsuki is the important thing.
Ooh.
Doesn't get a punish, but is able to force Akatsuki in. So, that's still a big win for now.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt, though. That should be the end of it.
If Umbi ever cashes out his meter, still gets hit.
This is a real test. Getting through the user. Yeah.
Gonna leave her in, though.
She's gonna take the L.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh. That was a funky situation there.
Yeah. Empty jump low on the. Yo!
Oh, Astral?
Kill him! Kill him! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Literally killed Umbi's hopes and dreams of making it to the second round of the tournament. He's dreaming that. Shh, pillow talk. Dang.
Well,
you hate to see it happen.
Yeah. It's okay. Umbi was just doing it for the people. He knows that they want to see the tournament continue on, and he doesn't want to, hold the bracket up anymore. That's all that.
It was a valiant effort nonetheless.
Yeah. Okay, we got Proteus versus Tecto here.
It's your boy,
Mm-hmm.
Big Proteus.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting test for him. I don't know that he's played anybody on Tecto's level yet.
He played Tecto last time and got a game.
Okay.
That's just one of the things I remember from looking through the VOD.
Mm-hmm.
Tecto sitting in the wings, cooling off from quite a beating in Grand Blue. Get his head clear in another game. One that he's going to be able to move around in a lot better. Some more mobile characters in Ruby and Yumi. Team that he's been playing a good bit lately. Proteus not pulling out any stops. Told Yosuke to sit on the sideline, starting the game off with Narukami and Adachi. I was about to say Adachi. All the A names. Classic Tecto pinning Proteus in and getting the delayed air dash to force the burst. Eventually catching the hit on Adachi as well. He faked it again.
Oh, a little too far.
To the backside, takes the sandwich. There it is. CC.
Good jump
really
out.
it was a good punish, too. Solid defense against the sandwich.
Oh, that was blue. Alright.
All music's good music, man.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, we listen to Blue
Not
Beats.
gonna work.
You don't listen to Blue Beats?
Nah.
Rude.
Sorry.
No A in here, but letting Ruby just jump in.
Ooh, yep.
Had enough of it. Do something.
Yep. Oh, gets the overhead. Yep, waits for the burst.
Yeah. And that was a very casual way for Tekla too. Probably the easiest catch he's had all day. Or probably is the easiest catch he had all day. Probably will be the easiest one. It's another one. It's all the air dashes with a green light. That's 2 meters in a CC. Just gonna take the sandwich.
He just went for the sandwich, but gets hit anyway.
Alright. That was a cross-up.
Yeah.
Kind of a tricky one for Proteus to catch because the big question is, could Ruby even get into the corner? Which, I mean, it's Ruby. You know she's getting in the corner. But were you ready for it? Game 1 says,
ready for it.
Yeah.
Get ready. Get ready.
Still not going anywhere. Narukami and Adachi for game 2.
Yeah, no real reason to change it. Unless you've got something that you feel is better, but
Yosuke?
I don't know about that.
You never know until you try, man.
I still believe in our friendship. And you're even
We'll see how this one goes and see if he wants to try it.
Alright.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
And before big dubs. That's not a start to big dubs.
Ooh.
I mean, it could have been a lot
Rambo.
worse.
4 feet. Okay. Oh, just gets hit by the round 5A.
Yeah. Tekla had all the reason to do that since he was able to force the burst out in the beginning sequence.
Check
Empty
out
air
the
dash
sandwich,
slow.
but think too low. It's an option Tekla loves to go for.
Yeah. And it's because he gets so many looks for that set of like pinning somebody with Yumi 5P, right? So he gets to take the air dash. So it's just a pure 50-50 of it.
Okay.
He's walked into that. Stepping in. He really tries to challenge with that. Late to the draw, so Adachi has to come in again. This is the second time that Proteus had to burst. Doesn't really get to use his meter for offensive CCs. In fact, will not get to do that in this game.
Yep.
I can take it from here.
You know, I kind of wonder where Narukami gets his confidence from. Because I don't know if you got this, but he's trying.
This one's looking pretty rough.
He's looking for the anti-air, but there was a command dash in the air, left him high and dry.
Ooh.
Caught him trying to throw. There's a little bit of space, so Tekla didn't have to worry about the tech right there. Safe jump. Wedged him in. Going for Proteus to go, and that's going to be game 2. Going to the east side. Gotta catch your breath over there, man. Don't die. I know everything's kind of violent over there, but you gotta stick with it.
Damn it.
Get yourself a swig of water, man. Stay hydrated.
I literally just did.
That high quality H2O. What kind of water you drinking, man?
Water through a filter.
Fair. It's always a solid choice.
Got a filter. And let's see if Proteus can get something going.
That's why the screamer's the streamer.
Yeah.
Front side JB with a 5P to start things off. I don't remember game 1, but 2 and 3. The openers, we don't need to talk about the openers. But this is going to be the end of Narukami.
Yeah.
It should have been the end of Narukami.
Yeah, definitely should have been.
The 2-for-1 deal.
Oh. That's a good way to get yourself back into it.
Right?
But that's a good way to give it away again.
Exactly.
Oh. Huh.
And I can't help to think that was nothing but a little bit of slop from Tekla, which allows Proteus back into this game. But you got pretty much a tight battle. It's sandwich mid-screen.
Oh, didn't actually go for anything. It's clipped by 6P, but
That was the setup.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea until you remembered Ruby can run in and punish at it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But now everything is left to Adachi on his own. Caught him in the same scenario. He forced it in a different situation, able to jump in like slightly out of point blank range. So Proteus has to run to get the throw, but still got the counter hit on it nonetheless. It's the Aaron block.
Oh, very, very fortunate that Ruby didn't just make it over that.
Right. That's gonna be the last tick. Yeah, Proteus has to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Looked good for a second, but Ruby was ready for it.
Cross Ruby. I've done a pretty decent chunk of damage then.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go all the way down your A string, it better do something, right?
Yeah. All right. That was a 3-0 tackle.
Get the broom.
We've got Razzo versus Reich up next. That's how you pronounce that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Like an R&R back.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready.
Okay, straight into it.
Yeah, Razzo's still over there playing Hilda and Yumi.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big change from what I remember of him. Because unless I'm horribly mistaken, he was the Carmine Hakumen Wall from many ZoneBreakers ago. Taking over a new leaf.
Yeah. I feel like he might have played Merkava at some point as well.
He did play Merkava, you're right.
Yeah.
It's one of the characters I tend to forget about in his arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is adding 2 more.
Ooh, big counter hit, but
it didn't have the
conversion.
Didn't have the depth for it.
Mm-hmm.
And the overhead. Rice gonna let this one go?
Yeah, he's gonna take it and try and get on the next one.
Yeah. I don't blame him because, like, with the distance, it's really hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy for his
Yeah,
feet.
you had first up.
But the big problem with by waiting so long, you go a little bit where it feels really dangerous to call Narukami.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the counter hit on Yumi.
Yeah, that was a high ORGA to start things off. Still gets confirmed from me.
Yeah. Ooh, another counter hit.
Here's the burst. Ready for it.
Ready for it? Oh, text the wrong way though.
Be like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
About the time you want it to happen, though. Sniped out of the sky.
Yep. Ooh.
And again, looking for the block with that one. This is a sandwich. Can Rice survive? Let's just see another day. Yeah. Bring it right back. Or egg. Didn't think it would hit.
With the 5P. Doesn't go for the sandwich.
I think it was on his mind, but Rice was able to get out immediately with a push block.
Mm-hmm.
This was going to be really scary. Just takes Yumi out of there. And he gets a hit on Hilda. Oh, but he didn't finish.
Man.
What if he just zeroed them both right there? So Rising JA. Into jump low. Yeah, there's the res. Isn't ready to take a second look at it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that was the last person not ready. Gets over it though.
Wow, he managed to make that comeback.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
This battle is over.
And that took a couple of heads-up plays too. There was a few times that Rice was finding himself between a rock and a hard place. Was able to skirt out of the sandwich time and time again. Just find the hits that he needed.
Yeah.
But by nature, the fact that he had to do that, that means it wasn't clean. So, gonna have to be real careful going into the second game. Yeah, we're taking a second. Is this happening?
Oh, he must be switching characters. Yeah.
Is this happening?
What do you got? Oh, Carmine Hockerman. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
This is a man's world.
Our opponents look tough.
Can't escape from crossing.
And I kind of wonder if the idea was to switch as soon as he.
This is a big one.
Yeah, he keeps the coupons. He knows where to get all the good deals.
Yep.
Punish on the burst. Well, it wasn't a punish.
Oh, that wasn't actually a punish. Huh.
Right. But it's still looking pretty good. He hasn't been touched. The health bar disagrees, but that's Carmine. He be like, cross rate. All right.
Yep.
Use the counter against the incoming. It has the meter and it's going to have CC as well. And so, yeah, Rice is just holding on to res for a situation like this, but still locked in the corner.
Okay. Nice walk. But still going to be very hard to come back from this situation.
Yeah.
And your resonance is gone, and you got no meter. Just built up the one, but that was all from getting hit.
Yeah, Duncan's over in the other corner, has to survive another CC.
Yeah.
Dome piece. Chopped in half.
Yeah. Oh, that was a quick return from Razzo, bringing it up to 1-1.
Almost feels like he was insulted that Reich would have the idea of taking a game off of him. Just wanted to put him back in his place.
Get ready.
That one, that was brutal.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't start this off with a half break.
Our opponents look tough. Looks like
Can't escape from crossing.
You don't want to see another button assist out the gate?
Nah.
I mean, there it was just on the other side, and it was still working out.
Oh, deep.
It was a late DP, but it still found a hit.
Yeah. Oh, gets hit by the, I think it's 2 and 4C active switch from Carmine.
Yeah. Yeah. You know where I'm going with this. I don't even need to say it.
Yeah. Don't worry.
It's alright, because the thing that's laughing is as soon as I saw Hakuman, it's like, man, I don't remember my Hakuman moves. We'll be alright, though. I spent all that time studying Hakuman moves. Didn't see Hakuman for like a month. Here we are again.
Forgot everything.
Life comes at you fast.
But Gundam came out.
Hey, man. I remember that the Sword Slash makes like these portals and things for hitting projectiles, alright? Don't ask me what it's called. It's called the Hakuman effect.
I see. Oh,
Hit the backside.
yeah. DP. Alright.
Ask if you shall receive. Twofold.
Probably go for a sandwich there, I think, but I guess it's off the screen.
Yeah. So you were looking for one, you got another one that forces Igus onto the screen with a burst. Making sure to keep Narukami and all that red life safe as well.
Ooh, basically
Too slow.
DP, but too slow, yeah. Ooh.
That was
Those
really
managed to
good.
whip on.
Pretty far for her.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Carmine ready for this one. Has 2 meters,
Yep.
so better be the end of the archive. Taking a raid?
Cross raid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Save the bar. Took it off.
Saved the bar and got life back on Carmine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which
This
Whoa.
should be a dead Hawkeye.
better. Seems like you're getting everything you asked for, man.
Yep. Ooh. Clips.
There was a
Gonna
lot
need
of,
one more after.
and there was a lot of respect with that because I'm under the impression that Reich was really looking for Razzle to flinch at some point. Didn't get anything, just went on the offensive. Gets the res, faking again.
Ooh, I like that.
Reich doesn't have any meter.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna quickly get into one, but doesn't have any meter if he needs it at this point. There it is.
Oh.
Still got blown up.
Yep. 2-1 Razzo.
Yeah. Yeah, Carmine Hockerman, the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready.
The last game was relatively close, though.
Yeah. It was a lot better than game 2, but it's very easy
Yeah.
to say. Like,
Yeah.
when you're allowed to keep your characters for more than 10 seconds, that's immediate improvement.
For sure.
Our opponents look tough. Think we've got this, Igus?
But now Reich needs to go a step beyond and get another win.
Full power from the start of the match.
Looks like you need to get your wings plucked.
Hopefully that's not too much to ask.
Can't
Yeah.
escape from crossing
Just gonna
fate.
up back around start. No. Gonna take it.
I mean, there was an up back, which is why there was a yellow arrow there, or yellow exclamation
Right.
sandwich. But it was front side, so this is just going to be an active twitch confirmed. No
Ooh.
birds.
Sword.
Oh, yeah. Easy 9K and an HP back for Carmine. Keeping Hockerman safe.
Nice break. Nice break again. Nice anti-air.
Defense. And I just wasn't ready for that. Yo, but he picked up a little bit of the juggle there.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good.
It's even.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, runs into the DP.
Like, he was waiting for it too, but he swung a little too early, so he swung into like the tail end of the active frames.
Mm-hmm.
First inning.
Oh.
He made him flinch. Spooked the bejeebus.
Mm-hmm.
Solid punish with the 5P.
Yep.
Might not be gonna get a raid.
Yeah, not quite enough.
With a pixel and a prayer.
Yep.
If he would have somehow been able to finagle that together, that would have been so good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now it gets really hard for Reich. He finds the hit though. From the 2B, that's a good start. Cross slash.
Yep.
Not gonna really be able to do too much. And Razzle's just slow playing this, getting as much life as you can with Hockerman.
Mm-hmm. Confirm. Yep.
Wow.
I see.
Wow.
It's one of those.
Wow. Wow.
You'd be more entertaining.
He earned it.
Yeah.
Do whatever he wants with it. It sounds like he's saying he's gonna have a little fun before he moves on to winter semis.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now we got the most anticipated match of the tournament.
Yo.
Sonaito versus Jam.
It's the moment I've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for Sonato to hold it down for Georgia?
Of course.
no way he's gonna let Texas just walk all over the state in his own tournament, right?
There's no way. He's got to protect the top.
Bro, he's playing Wall Taker. Lord help. Ooh, he still got 40K over there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Snile's rocking the Yang Mod.
He's rocking not 40K.
Yeah.
That means he's got to do more work up front.
He'll be alright.
Ain't no way he's gonna let Jan through.
This looks like it
Don't
could be
worry.
fun.
Sending him to lose real quick.
With all this being said, Jan did make it to grand finals in the last tournament on the winner's side, so
Yep.
this will be a test for Sonido, but I believe.
CC wasn't super clean there.
Right?
Okay.
Thrusting out of the corner. I'm able to put Jan over in the corner. Can't crack the defense though.
Oh, good block. Okay.
So I said.
Yeah, runs to the DP.
It's around for the first Spark Bolt.
Okay. Good block? Nah. Right.
Second Spark Bolt though. Finds the mark. No meter or no burst just yet. But Jan was ready for it. Wall
Yeah.
4 can get the full confirmed, but like the damage has been done at this point.
Yeah. I wonder if it might have been better to just hold that since Jan was out of meter after that spark hit.
Possibly. But coming in with Semblant, you know, making it for a second.
But then wall strikes. Justin, okay.
There's the door. Solid defense on the empty jump wall.
Mm-hmm.
All the way down.
Okay.
Jan was ready for it. Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the side swap, it's like dot line. Yeah, good luck.
Okay.
How do you get out of that corner?
You don't.
I mean, he did, but he got off in a stretcher. The first game going over to Jan, 40K squad. Big
Mhm.
text. Oh, y'all waiting on me. My bad.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
forgetting. I keep
Forget
forgetting.
the.
It's just if nobody would have ever told me, I wouldn't have even thought about it. But I'm just over here being a problem. I'm the issue. I'm the reason why the tournaments take so long. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately. That's okay. At least you're not disrupting the bracket like them.
Wow.
You're
Wow.
over here being productive. No.
I'll take your word for it. I don't believe it. It's game 2.
Okay. Sticking with the squad. Ooh. Catches the run-in with the 2A.
Up top. Let's go.
Immediate CC. Alley-oop mode. Oh, drops it, but picks up something else. Okay, DP's out.
After switch ready for it. Get some more space. You're pulled into the 6P.
Ooh. Okay, 5B. Sandwich.
What's it gonna be?
Nothing.
It didn't really look that clean, but still able to get a pickup. Go to back dash. Oh, yes.
That SPD. Oh, I shouldn't call it an SPD in this game, but that command grab's invincible too.
Yeah. But that came with the back of an Arxis back dash. The grappler back dash. Vulnerable for like 1 frame. No, it's not good at all, yeah.
That was 10 credits. it's even more.
Yeah, there's still 2 more meters too. Yo, she's beyond it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I think Sonito should start game 3 with just Mai. That's how much damage was just done.
Yeah.
That one hurt. He's switching character. Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's got the run it down squad now. But I'm not sure if that's really going to be the answer for this. Because I've noticed that he has a lot of trouble dealing with Tager's DP specifically.
Yes.
And a lot of things from this, like, it starts out looking good for him, and then that DP comes in, and then Jan just swings everything around after that.
Well, Ruby, you having fun yet?
Are you saying Sonito was a moth? It's running into the bug zapper late at night.
Can't escape from crossing
Yeah.
fate. Fight. Let's go.
That was about to be another 2-for-1 deal, but still gets a pickup with the 2A. So this is pretty much everything Jan would expect with the way the first 2 games have been going.
Okay, Sandwich. Oh, just mashes his way out. Not really a match, but you know.
Not interested in what Subway has to offer.
Yeah. Alright. Just blocks the after the semblance. But it's clipped by the roof. Okay, baits it out that time.
The answer we've been looking for, but it was a little too late. Or Yang get jabbed in the back.
No.
I mean, it was still questionable to call her in that position anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Anything could have happened. You know, if he's able to somehow close out Takers, pretty even, quote unquote.
Yeah, definitely would have been, but managed just to get him out. Okay. I'd say this is definitely a bit of a rough matchup for Wall.
Right.
So he could willow him down while Tager's regening a little bit, but he's still not going to get back too much.
If he was a little... Oh, where's the burst? Where is the burst? There it is. Pretty good time to wait for the buzzsaw as well. Nothing else that Sonata could do at that point.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Oh, jumps right into it.
He's been looking for that so much and finally finds it.
Ooh, it's clip low.
Pulled over to the corner. I don't know if that was the entire intent, but it still looks pretty good.
Oh.
Ooh.
That, I think that's it.
Yeah. Ended Sonito's career as a winner's bracket contestant. Literally driven down into the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Man, Jan was supposed to leave me a hero to believe in.
Yeah. I mean, you got Tekla. Tekla's your hero. Really?
Shh.
Oh, we still got Buck Sonny in the bracket too.
Oh, Sonny's still in here?
He's in the loser side, but he's still in.
So you mean Sonny's at home?
Yeah. Exactly.
As long as Sonny's in, there's a way, but that's something we'll have to worry about a little later on down the road because Sonny's not in the winner's bracket, like we said. So we got Faded the Dragon again, going against Yui. First time we've seen them today, coming back with Chie Adachi.
Yep. From what I've seen of Yui, they definitely do the gross stuff with this team.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how Faded, if they know how to deal with this and how they choose.
You're up next, you white-haired bastard. Yeah, keep working.
Can't escape from crossing
Whoa. Kuro got it.
Oh,
Kuro got
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see him switch to that. Okay.
Opting to lose the speed to have more coverage with a 4P. will be useful if Kurogane can get out of this corner.
Mm-hmm. And just the hit, get the hit. Oh, reset in the 5C.
Taking a page out of you.
Yeah. Oh. That. Okay. Drops.
Yeah. Sad to say that it's kind of common for Yui. You haven't really seen him get the big power charge conversions. You know the threat is always there nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. No punish on that. Could have just waited.
Wasn't really too sure, so that was too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, now this is looking like Yui's game to take. Gets the late air dash. Wasn't ready for the burst, but still in a really good position.
What? No. Ran for something else.
Because the cross slash was a little late, that was a really big sell to get Yui out of that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it ran into the sandwich?
It was a sandwich to the corner.
Backside of the JV clips him. Yui takes game 1.
Very solid game 1. Didn't really get to see too much of the power of Kurogane in there. Like, there was, like, some good looks. Like, there was a 4P in the beginning, and Dragon was able to put a couple of EX ice out there, but just couldn't really find the mark with anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the impression that they're not going to get too many chances with that, right? Because all of this is coming from the fact that Yui missed the conversion on power charge. I mean, if that hits Kurogane, I don't even need to say his name.
Yeah.
He just doesn't exist.
Yeah, keep barking. See what happens.
Can't escape from crossing
Let us
fate.
see what happens in game 2. Herculean.
Brown Star Herculean.
Yeah, man. It's a strong girl.
Ooh. Okay, no punish on the burst. Alright. That's a pretty high jump when you can stuff an anti-air like that. Yeah. Okay. And the burst.
Didn't get the first one, but, you know, like we've been saying today, anything you ask for will happen sooner or later. Into a sandwich. Doesn't have the CC to convert from, but it still gets to the backside.
Yeah.
And even though the initial jump in wasn't the hit, it's the high-low afterwards.
Oh, gotta have a birthday, but it's a little awkward.
Alright. Want to talk about awkward. How about getting the hit but still getting cleaned up by some meteors in the backside? But here comes Kurogane.
Ooh.
Side gets to the backside.
Yeah.
You know, sliding in with the slip kicks and everything. They got a dot guy. Yeah, he's not dealing with that cross up anymore. No more JD.
Oh, goes for another Phantom Pain, but not so lucky this time.
And ready with the 5 just to make sure that Ragnar doesn't get to say too much more in this game. Ooh.
It's a big bet.
Yeah. And it made contact, but it's just far too slow to allow Chie to come in, get the 4P, clean up the second game.
Mm-hmm.
So Ragnar Kurogane, is that how we're going out winners?
Let's see. Taking a bit of time. Maybe he's switching it up. Oh, Yosuke Kurogane.
What?
Ready.
Interesting.
I see the idea, or
Yeah.
I see an idea rather.
Yeah.
It's like on the
I don't
base
really
level.
think that Ragnar was the problem there necessarily, but maybe they've got a better feel for this team with this matchup in some way.
Okay.
Maybe.
We got this.
Maybe just try and run away from everything.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, you have a very evasive character, so, you know, you can get into the air, look for 4Ps with Kurogane, but the problem is Adachi in the back still has 6P.
Mm-hmm.
Still has Zio on landings as well when he's in, but it's just going to be, I imagine, pretty hard. Yeah, like, that's the other end of the spectrum. It's like, if it's really on the mind to run, Yui just has meteors whenever they want to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Starting to look pretty good for Dragon.
Oh, it doesn't bait the burst up. Meteors again. Blocks, meteors again.
You do 6 bars for meteors so far in this set or in this game.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be punished every time. Oh, not a big one though.
It was a reset. 2 meters, yeah. Wanna go ahead and take a cross slash?
Oh, another one. Oh, cool.
Punish
Guess
again.
they tried to jump out there and got clipped by the end of the zero.
Possible. But yeah, the bigger thing to take away from that is that Yui's been really good on punishing the burst. Full screen sandwich and just Herculean in the backside.
Yep.
It looks like all roads lead to the same path for Dragon. As Yui is gonna walk over with a 3-0 sweep, move on to winter semis.
Let's see.
We just rolling through these games. We already see Tectal in here. So that means they called him 10 minutes in advance, and also means he's going to be going against Razzo.
Yep.
But we have to wait for Razzo. So you know what that means? You know what that means?
I think I know it.
Yeah, I've been doing them all day. You get this one.
All right. So y'all probably have already heard about this, but this tournament is funded by Matcherino. If you look in the chat, there should be, !Matcherino shows you the links. We're playing BB Tag right now, so you can go over there, put the code in, ZBTag09. All you gotta do is log in with whatever your favorite social media is. Put the code in, puts a free 50 cents in the pot, and there's sponsor quests you can click on as well. And if you'd like, you can put some of your own money in as well, if you really want to just help support these players for showing you some good moves.
It's acceptable. Right on time, too.
Thanks. Alright, so Razzo's starting with the Carmine Hakumen. And Tecto's running the same Ruby Yumi that he's always been running, at least recently.
It's standard issue. It's not like the only thing that you will put him on, especially against Razzo. This is not the first time that these two have met in any capacity. Would not be surprised to see Narukami S come out. I wouldn't be surprised to see like any of Razzo's characters come out, except for Hilda Yumi.
Yeah.
He's had to use all of them to try to combat Tecto. I don't think he's been able to take him. He's won a winner's final set against Tecto, but hasn't been able to take a clean tournament away from him just yet. But this start looks really good.
Oh, he's waiting for the burst there, but gets Carmine anyway because of the DP.
This is one of the unfortunate things about Carmine, because it looks like it was an even game, but really Carmine did over half the damage to himself. Tecto being at the right place at the right time, already taking him off the table, making life pretty hard for Hakumen in the back end. Whoa! Just a 2A against the jump in. Or rather against the landing.
He's gotten himself started pretty well.
Right? And I like the counter against the Ice Shard too. Just the awareness of Razzo. He's hitting everything going on. Speaking of counters,
Yep. He's got one too.
man, it's not a DP, so she can call her friends to help as well. Nope.
Oh,
nope. Don't
not
want nothing
quite.
to do with that. Floor is lava.
Oh, fell into it.
It's like a full screen hitbox anyway. It's unblockable. Like the lower screen, so nowhere for Yumi to really run in that scenario.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe if the double jump came out a little later, it might have been able to get out of it. But regardless, Tecto ends up taking the game.
It was looking kind of dicey for him, but able to get Ruby in there and put a means to an end, make means to an end. Hit the X button. Thank you.
Granted, like you said, Carmine kind of did most of his damage to himself.
It was the timing, man.
Yeah. So if he actually gets to play a bit longer, maybe there's a different story there. Because Aquaman kind of almost brought that back all on his own.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
get out here, pieces.
Okay.
打たせていただきます。
Oh. Are you trying to go for a sandwich there, man?
That or just waiting for the burst. But now he's gonna have to live through this sandwich. Doesn't have a burst to save Ruby, so all this damage is gonna stick and is about the same. And I like the idea. Yeah. Tuck Carmine in. It's got to be ready for the burst. You know it's coming. Kind of adventurous to throw to call Carmine out. You know, unveiling his hand, but he might have had the counter ready. Either way, it still wasn't the cleanest end, so Tech was able to get away, call Yumi in for a raw tag. Ain't blocking none of them.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, ain't blocking none of those. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that one. Another great game, but where's the burst? Doesn't even get a chance. Full charge super. He's the 11. Ooh, the 4P. Because Yumi was tripped up, she couldn't do much with it. He's falling with the JB.
All for the sandwich.
He gets out though.
Carmine though.
Very narrow escape for Temple.
Oh, doesn't manage to get anything.
It's kind of awkward because he was already running to the left, so he couldn't get the neutral jump that he wanted, but still able to pick up Hakumen over on the side. Gets a second chance at it. Not enough. In the corner. Ooh, slick. Slides out and calls Carmine to cover the back crowd as well. Sandwich again.
Okay.
It's the fadeaway JAs. Keeps us locked up one apiece.
Yep.
Move our way over to game 3. Yeah, I believe Carmine's going to be the big focal point of this game, just being able to manage his health and not allow him to get picked off like he did in game 1.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, so low.
It's kind of a sketchy situation for Tecto though, because like, you know the low is coming because it's the canned low from the special, but you see Carmine in the air, so how do I deal with what's supposed to be the hard to blockable?
Yeah.
On the pickup.
Okay.
DG just to make it to space.
That was looking pretty good here. Sandwich as well. Oh, just manages to avoid it. Okay. Ooh,
yeah. Not really a good time for a drop. Not like there's ever a good time for a drop. That was really awkward from Tecto. Not taking anything from the air dash right there. But I say that. But, okay, I have to catch myself. Because it's Hakumen. He was looking for the counter.
Yeah.
With the Ruby 4P. Making sure that there's no more counters. Skating around. Yeah. Skirted around it. Gonna earn Carmine a trip to the corner, but that's a block from Yumi, so should be the end of Carmine in this game.
Yep. Just go ahead and cash out.
Gonna be Tecto's taking the second game, 2-1.
Yep.
Ruby.
Trying to see if he can secure his spot in grand finals. It's always the question between the two. Is Razzo feeling the confidence with Carmine and Hakumen? He is. Goes in again.
Get ready.
Okay.
And I mean, even though he was still able to manage Carmine, not leave him in any precarious situations or anything, Tecto was just ready, well aware of the situations. Like, again, the thing that's standing out in my mind is the play that I thought was awkward, just the empty air dash, with just showing the awareness of the situation going on. Doesn't want to fall into any traps that Razzo could be putting in front of him. Now working with the Hakumen, he's got to have it in his mind that, yeah, like, it's not like Tecto's going to just run into anything willy-nilly. So you got to have a plan to dispatch the offense. Sandwich in the corner.
Yep.
Looking for the swap, but it's not there. In the air to take Carmine away. Solid punish.
Yep.
Wasn't ready for the burst. That's going to be Carmine coming in. How much work can he get done with all that health? CC, yeah. 4 on the steam. To the backside, but good defense from Razzo.
Definitely.
And he got out of another active switch situation as well.
Oh,
it's a big one. Doesn't have the meter to get the super, but, you know, still getting a solid confirmed nonetheless. Late burst from Tecto just to deny a setup afterward, but, you know, Razzle's still able to get a little bit of a base going on.
Oh, did he try to push block twice?
Possibly, because it was really far out. So it'd be kind of crazy to expect Razzle to swing into it, even though he kind of did to some degree. More of a punish, but...
Oh. Didn't quite have the spacing for that setup, I guess. For
that
the super.
That or too late. Tecto will gladly take it on knowing that Yumi shouldn't be here anymore. Full screen sandwich. But he runs up and he throws! Go again? To the backside. Hakumen coming in with the 4P, crossed up in the corner.
Go on.
Love of the pixel.
Yeah. Ooh.
And a little too deep, so yeah, and he gets the low. It's enough.
Gets the resonance super, not quite enough.
Trying to bait a counter throw, nothing doing just yet. Still, Tecto pressing on in the corner, gets a throw. Defensive throw, so that throws Razzo out of the corner. Bug call. Getting to the backside. Can't do anything. Razzle's ready for that throw.
Yep. Take him to the corner.
Ooh, but wasn't looking for the check out. Razzle's on the run again.
Ooh.
Ooh. And he caught him trying to move 2 times, because there was no counter hit either or. So, like, Razzle was just trying to get away.
Just wanted to buy some space, I guess.
He got it.
Get some to the resonance.
He uses the push block just to get a little more time.
Ooh,
But steps in and takes another 5A.
That's it.
Pulled that out of the fire.
Really solid comeback from Tucker.
And he had to take a couple of crazy looks with that one as well. Because it's not like Razzle made, like, glaring mistakes. There's just a lot of situations where he was doing the right thing. Like, he was waiting to see if Tecto was going to do anything, like, I don't want to say crazy, but just, like, waiting for the offense. And just Tecto had the timing time and time again.
So we're going to have Jam versus you.
I feel like this is another match that happened last time. I can't say that 100%. Like, I don't remember this going over the VODs, but in the back of my mind, I feel like I have cited the fact that for Yui to get out of this match alive, they've got to be able to hit power charge confirms. Like,
yeah,
just needs the damage to chunk away at 40k.
Yeah. You definitely need to take advantage of the fact that Chie is one of those characters that can actually hit these characters once or twice and kill them. And that's, not something that everybody can do.
All right. But first things first, got to get the opportunity.
Yep, for sure.
That's not the opportunity.
Yeah.
That is also not the opportunity.
Alright, this is a bad spot for Adachi.
If this ain't an example, yeah, the Jan show. But wait a minute.
Okay. Not sure what that was.
A hope and a prayer, because with the way things started, like, you're not gonna just fundamental your way back into this.
Yeah.
When Adachi gets punched, you got to be real careful for Gollum.
Okay.
Gets to the backside and gets a 4P with that as well.
Alright. Yeah, the burst is coming.
And that's an okay thing to happen,
Yeah.
At least force him to burst out.
Ooh.
Gets him for the punish. Too far. Just cross with Herculean, so it's still looking pretty good.
Okay. He's putting himself in a pretty good spot.
Right? Brought this back.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of casting out right there just to make sure that Taker can't come in and break up any plans.
Okay. Scared of the cross up there, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Front side Herculean. It gets across again.
Ah, good stuff.
Yeah. After a really rocky start, Yui just able to run the mix. This is literally the only thing that happened.
Yeah.
Because the one time they had a chance to get a power charge confirmed, that was bursted. Right? So all of that damage, damn near 40k, just from left rights, high lows, flipping the coin and rolling the dice. That's only one, though.
Yeah.
Something I've said many a times, it's only one. Need 3 to get into winners finals.
Definitely a strong start, though. This team is definitely pretty hard to make the comeback from.
That's
You're already down
that was a strong end. I will not say that was a strong start for you. That was a strong start for Jan.
Okay. I'm sorry, Herculean. Counter hit. Cross. CC. Oh, runs into the D2.
When the 2B was looking good, but Adachi was over there with the assist 60 just to keep Chie safe. Sandwich in the middle. Delayed air dash.
Yep.
Ooh, Wakai trying to move with the long range of the 5A. And throwing the alley-oop. Is this the end of Chie? Close. And just a tech tag into Adachi, keeping her safe for now. It's going to be a little bit before she can really do anything. Spark Bolt. Side swap? Yes, sir.
Weird.
Looking for any kind of action. Finds the 4P.
Armors through, but gets DP.
Had all the time to see it, so that was pretty easy for Yui to field now. Pump the brakes just to not run into the 2B. That was good luck. There's another one. Picked up with a gadget finger. The DP again.
Yep. Oh, catches her on the backside.
Bro, that hit an entire block. He's so big.
Yep.
Man, be red. Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Definitely thought the command grab was coming. Tried to jump out.
There's 4 arms over there. Somebody's trying to reach into some pie. But surprise, they wanted some new kicks.
Mm-hmm.
So we won up. What if? What if I had a controller that had a Turbo X button? Wait a minute. I could be on to something. I could be. I think I have one. I'll worry about that next time.
I'll have to set that up for next time.
This is my life. I just have the most random ideas ever. And I can't claim anything, right? It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's trying to peer into the mind of Doge. Trying to see what's happening with Yui, Jan, Game 3 winner semis.
Yep. Ooh, a lot of respect there. I like
yeah. You thought about it. It's like, I've been kind of ratchet for the first. See what happens in the third. And it was looking to punish the burst, but nothing doing. So that gets Jan off the hook.
Mm-hmm. Me years.
More like getting rid of a chance to push block. That's what I'm thinking. But getting to the backside and getting another 4P from the sandwich. Up, down. Finding the low hit and forcing Tager to come in. It's a healthy Tager, though.
Mm-hmm.
But a Tager that still has to trudge against the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because it makes contact that, allows for a cancel. So, gonna be ready for the DP. It's confirmed. Burst is online.
Okay.
Didn't really. Yeah. Still looking really good for you. Like, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Really needs one more hit to drive this home at this point.
Nope.
There it is. The low.
Throws for the reset.
I think that was just a drop. There was no need for a reset at that point.
Yeah.
It's still okay. Especially with the 6P breaking up the burst. Like, that 6P actually means so much.
Mm-hmm.
Herculean in the swap.
Ooh. Okay.
Oof.
This is a very hard task for Wong.
Especially when he finds himself locked in the middle of these two.
Yeah.
It's going to be the third game going over to Yui, up 2-1, threatening to drop Jan down to the lower bracket and move on to winners finals.
Mm-hmm.
And happening in a way that I couldn't imagine, but still making it work very well nonetheless.
Get ready,
Because again, whenever I see this team, the only thing, I can't say the only thing, the major thing that crosses my mind is the sheer fact that there is a loose cannon running around in a green jacket. But
Cheer you on? Yeah, sure.
okay, a white jacket, sure. But she hasn't really popped off in the ways I expected to. Still able to string so many hits together and just chip away against these two giants.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Okay.
And there's been so many times that Yui's been able to slide Chie behind Jan and just really threaten the idea of a cross-up with an active switch. Hasn't happened too much, but Jan's been getting hit on the front side a good bit, knowing that it's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go again.
Okay. Goes for cross-up again.
Ooh. Brought a sledgehammer to
Dodger
work.
fell out.
Didn't look to DP that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Me too.
No.
Spark bolt. And this is a DP punish, so nothing that Yui could do about that. It's looking like a good Jan game until I thought about it. Chie 5P coming in. Black spot making a little bit of space for Adachi. Getting over. Cut the momentum. So the Zio making sure that Chie didn't take too much damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
EX grab.
Snatched up. And the swap. Even taking a hit to swap is so big just to give some more life back to Tager.
Yeah.
Because all it's going to take is one good CC sequence to close this out. Not going to take it just yet, too far from the corner. Didn't have any meter to push block, so...
He was a big fan of these meters. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's got the 2 bars too.
No question about it.
Yep.
2 bars. So Jan can get 2 games, lock us up 2 apiece. These 2 combatants gonna form for these 2 commentators, and only one of them gets to move on and leave no survivors. Hit the X button. There we go.
You gotta remind yourself.
Yeah, because I'm the bad guy. I'm the problem. Wait, Seth Celica? Seth Celica? Seth Celica?
I don't know what you're trying to see.
If I remember correctly, Yui does play Seth Celica. But no.
So. But
yeah, because I want to say, was that how they started against it was a Chie player. There's like 5 Chie players in this series, so
yeah,
it's hard for me to keep them in line. But I want to say Yui's the one that plays Seth Celica. But
I think so.
Show you what I've got.
don't have to worry about that right now because we're putting all the eggs in the Chie Adachi basket, which it's a pretty big basket, but have to see if there's a hole in the bottom of it. Would be a shame if some of the eggs spilled out and cracked on the floor after getting dunked by 2 grapplers.
ACC, duo. Okay. Okay.
Backside, but no meter for the CC, so nothing really doing. Spark Bolt, though, we got the meter for that.
Alright, gets the side swap, puts him in the corner.
Yeah, but a late burst making sure that there's going to be no Oki after this. Very wise decision. Ooh, that's blocked. Ooh, but 2 fall to me.
Yeah.
So one time, Jan really needs to make sure he gets the punish on it, and it's just not there. Blocks the up down and stops the charge in, but still Adachi on point.
Oh, wasn't ready for the action switch.
Too early on
so maybe the Zio would have kept him in stun long enough so he couldn't swing.
All this started with a JB, coast to coast. Oh yeah. From the window to the wall. The CC.
Ooh.
Oh, slid it in there.
Yep.
Bringing out all this options inside.
Ooh. Good.
Didn't believe in the single air dash. Got pulled out of the sky. Yay. Doesn't have the meter for this. But still going to be a guess.
Presence. Oh, gets raw, hit raw by the 2C.
Yeah. Doesn't matter which game it is. Grand Blue, BB Tag. Jan's over there attacking ankles. Knows everybody's holding up for dear life.
Got it.
Found the big payout for going for the toes. Gets to punch the ticket to winners finals and gets another chance at Tectal. This one's going to be a little bit different, though. A little bit different, really a little familiar, because this is how they met the first time in ZoneBreakers Online, playing in BB Tag. But the last time they met, if I remember correctly, was specifically in Grand Finals, and it was Tectal coming back from the losers bracket, taking 6 games over Jan.
Mm-hmm.
So even though the loser isn't out of it just yet, they're gonna put themselves in a pretty good position should they come across each other again in grands. But you know what that means? With all the talk that I'm doing, that means we get to play our favorite game of Where's Tactile? All right, I guess while we wait for Tactile, I'm going to do the only other thing that I ever know how to do, which is talk about Matcherino. We can put some more money in the pot. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. It's going to pull up the links for the company that is crowdfunding or sponsoring this event. Use the link for BB Tag because that's what you're watching. That's what you want to see. Log in with your favorite social media. It's probably going to be Twitter. I forget if they have Discord already. It's probably going to be Twitter. Use the code ZBTAG09 and it's going to add 50 cents to the pot. Since you got a couple of minutes, because we're going to be waiting a while for Tech, why don't you go ahead and do a couple of sponsor requests? It's going to add some more crowdfunded money to the pot. Crowdfunded as in it's not yours, it's Matcherino. They literally are just throwing money at people. And if you're feeling so generous, which we would be thankful, you don't have to do. But if you're feeling like the super homie out there, you can add your own money to the pot. You could be a super homie. But everybody's already an omega homie because you chill. You don't get it twisted. The realists are the ones that are just out here chilling, having a good time, having some laughs, having a ball, whether it's now, whether it's in the future, in a vibe. We're so thankful for all of you. Yo, I hit it right on time. You just did. Yep. Slid in the front door. Looking like Tom, sliding through the crack. I'm here. Ruby Yumi? Uh-huh.
Get ready. Get ready.
Ruby Yumi. Oh, as you said earlier, the team that we typically see Tactile playing throughout ZoneBreakers Online. Some pretty useful tools for combating against the likes of Wald and Tager. I mean, it's easy to talk about the gross normals between the two. It's easy to talk about the projectiles. But one of the things that I think really stands out between these two characters is Ruby's command dashes in the air. Just allowing to buy time where they need to against two characters that are not the fastest, especially the likes of Tager.
Yeah, for sure.
See Tactile taking a really slow approach, trying to see how Jan wants to get things started. So just able to get away from the big overhead in the beginning. It's not literally an overhead. The big clothesline in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the animation is an overhead, but it's not mechanically an overhead. I got to be careful with what I say. Speaking of overheads, Jan was really careful, blocked the delayed air dashes. It's a throw in the corner as well.
Yep.
And that was just a regular throw from Tager. Wait a minute.
No, that was the command grab.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. That's the B command grab. It's invincible. So you use that to go through the Yumi assist.
I was looking at combos and I was confused. I'm glad you know more than Tager than I do. Like, no matter what throw it was, the damage has literally been done. Ruby's leaking in the corner, doesn't want to see the front line for a while. So that means Yumi is on her own to hold down the fort.
Yep. Okay, call her in there. The overhead.
Front side overhead at that.
Yeah.
Counter paying respects back. Because I already used the assist, doesn't have anything to keep Yumi safe as Wald bursts in. Ooh. It's kind of scary, but Ruby was there with the gunshot.
Yep. Ooh, not quite. Alright, keeps her in front.
The defense.
Ooh. Yeah.
Good luck. Rampage time. Everybody gets metered. And that's actually really important for Tactile at this point because he didn't have any meter at this point. So actually going to help him get to a second meter because I thought that was a DP punish, but it's still important. If he didn't have Rampage, he wouldn't have got the meter to get all the guaranteed damage at the end of this. Catches Tager coming in on the raw tag.
I'm surprised he didn't cash out with Ruby there, but I guess he wanted the situation afterwards and stuff.
Didn't pan out. Ruby's gone now.
Yeah.
But still getting a lot of life back. Jumping into a 2B.
Oh.
He has 4.
Yeah.
2+2.
I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grapple power.
I fully understand.
Every time I see Tager come in there, walls like up top, I'm like, oh dear, here we go.
All right.
Get ready.
Jan is able to hold on. It was kind of bumpy there. Got pretty scary as soon as Rampage kicked in, but no, it wasn't the end. It's not like those 2 towers fell. That was a very loose reference, by the way. I had to slide that one there.
Mm-hmm.
And I only wanted to point it out because I didn't think about it until I said it. I was like, yeah, that's a super loose reference. But it's still one nonetheless. No jokes over here, just serious business in winners finals. Jan up 1-0. Same start as last time, but this time instead of committing to the CC, it's waiting to let Tekla use the meter to push him off. So I call this a win for Jan so far, especially with the block. Yo!
Didn't even get touched.
Fort Jan. What you know about it?
Okay.
Fort Jan.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, baits it out, but no punish.
Still ready for it. That's a well-rounded combatant over there.
Mm-hmm.
Ready on off. Yo! I mean, the first time he gets opened up is literally not opened up. It was just an unfortunate situation of timing.
Mm-hmm.
Tekla will take any hit he can get in this scenario, and it's starting to work his way back. Empty air dash low. Still denied. Burst to not have to guess again.
Yep.
And I feel with that hesitation, Tekla was trying to figure out how he can break Jan down. Casual step in and double 2As. That's the thing that opens Jan up? You can only block for so long.
Ooh,
but it means so much when you can block and get a big hit like that. Has 2 meters for it, so somebody's leaving in a coffin. It's gonna be both of them.
Good stuff.
What is that?
The defense was crazy.
Yeah, That's the kind of round that Jan needs to take out and put on the fridge, show to his mom.
Oh, switching to the Narukami Aston.
Here they are.
Interesting.
You have more immediate overhead. Because the thing you have with Ruby is like you have the mix-ups between the two, but it's like waiting for the air dash mix-up. And even though it's still like a double overhead, single overhead, or empty air dash low, like you can kind of find a rhythm to when somebody's doing it. And if somebody has the confidence to sit there and be able to take it time and time again, like Jen, you don't feel so good like throwing it out there. Right. But now you have characters that have like Roaring Lion for an overhead. Not the fastest one, but one that's pretty direct and immediate. And then you have a Rising J-A out of S. So different things to look at. Switching to S. Can't really get there in time to make anything happen just yet, but having her on point will open up gateways a little later on down the road. But pretty brazen slash coming out of Jan.
Oh.
And that's just Tectel's attention to detail. After playing Jan a couple of games, knowing that Jan is willing to burst defensively just to get away from a sandwich, waited for it.
Oh, wall saves the day right there. Oh, clips the back there.
Yeah, made sure to plaster him to the floor with that.
Ooh, use the command grab to go through. CC.
Gets a punish on Narukami on the way in, stands him up with another gadget finger.
Ooh,
the backside. Can't remember what button it is, but yeah, that's the big thing with Taker, using whatever jump that is. I think it's JC to stall in the air. Making sure she's not doing anything fishy over there.
Oh, okay.
You know, if the fadeaway JB would have hit, that would have been the end of Narukami. Still pressing in.
Get some PC.
Forcing S.
Oh.
Yeah. Been holding on to that for so long. Sandwich? Yes. Late sandwich.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, basically. Okay. Oh, not quite on the combo then. And he
had the idea the DP was coming, but he just couldn't clear. It's too high for him. Left on the pitch. Do you have enough for this? No.
Not quite. Nah. Oh, that'll be it.
Yeah, stepped in with the 5A. Literally down to the last pixel with the team switch. Tech was able to hold on, tie us up 2 apiece. We've had so many game 5s in this tourney so far. One more to see who's going to move on in grands, who's going to have to try to claw back up from the dark side.
Get ready.
Who are you liking in this, man?
Who am I liking in this?
Who are you liking in this? You think Tectel has the answer? You think
I think that was a good swing for him, but I'm still kind of on Jan for right now.
Start was looking kind of scary, but didn't have the range for the line to hit. This one's looking a lot better though.
Yeah, looking really good at that.
Wald already down half life. CC just to press the issue. There it is. Rising J. Doesn't get the full confirm from it, but Wald's already on life support. But this is the break that he needs. Make sure Taker's the last one in. That's pretty much.
Play solo Taker for a little bit though.
Yeah. And really, with the way things are going, that just means he's got to block for a while. And we know Jan's up to the task.
Gotta be.
Especially when he has a Narukami across the way and not an S. Like, I'd fear if he was looking at S. Could be her time to shine, though. Good block. For the S. And tuck his arms just in time so he doesn't get punished.
Oh.
That was so big, though.
Yeah.
Because I think that Tectel had another CC if he wanted it there. He's eventually going to get it. Double overhead from the JA. He gets another one again. Is he going to call Wald? No. Cross slash. Shuts the door on him.
Okay. Good space from here.
Ooh. Tech out to be.
Okay. Draw tag then.
Yeah. But he had to make sure to wait, not to give a free punish for S. So Good awareness. Gets the 2B. And he gets up to get the conversion from that.
Ooh. Oh, regular throw.
Yeah. He's still got one of those too. And he's waiting around for the burst.
Yep,
there it is. And he's ready for it. Up top.
Yep. Just gonna make sure she dies.
I mean, you asked for this. Is this happening? Looking to see if there's a 2B. Nothing doing, so get the squad in there. Doesn't have the meter for a CC, which is okay. Just going to wait and let Res run out. Line over the top, and since we're in Res, that means we get a confirm in a cross slash. It's a Res cross slash. But it's mid-screen, so can't really do anything. Caught him running in with the 8. Yeah, it's 5 meters.
Yep.
He's done.
Gotta spend it.
He's done.
There it is.
Jan the man was
He's
up.
always got the plan.
Yeah. Was up 2-1. Looking kind of scary when Narukami S came out, but able to hold on. Make another trip to Grand Final. 2 grands in one day. Both on winners. So that means Tecto's gonna have to cool off for a second, see if he can get himself organized and make it through losers finals and possibly have another chance at Jan. But those are 2 names that are gonna have to wait for a second, because those are 2 people who get to shine on a little later in the show. Right now, got
is that a platinum I see? Okay.
I turned my head so quick. I was like, is that a who? That's my avatar. That better not be a character anybody's picking.
Yui was hovering it for a second, but
Nah.
Oh, okay, they're
What?
both okay.
Collusion.
Yep.
Collusion. I haven't said this in so long. Collusion.
Anyway, I'll be taking their share of the pot after seeing this collusion.
Ain't no way. It's really happening, huh?
Wow. Man, I need y'all to just pick something to play.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch some games here. I guess while y'all do that, I'll get something to drink.
Oh,
Get ready.
they ready to?
Get ready.
Alright. Platinum Yumi versus
You-
Merkaba Haku.
You can just stop at platinum and scratch your head.
Yeah. You know, maybe Yui is gonna prove us wrong, make us believers.
No.
I have my faith, but maybe.
No matter what happens, I'm not a believer. But no matter what happens, if Yui does this, it's going to start off against Merkava and Hakumen. Not a team that really can be scoffed at all. Active switch to... I forget my Merkava buttons. Below.
Oh,
there you go.
Out there.
Good old 4P.
Yep.
Covers that entire column.
Alright.
I mean, it wasn't really bothering Razzo or anything, but this guy's a good throw. It's the 4A.
Okay.
And a big throw conversion as well.
Drops it. Oh, not quite.
Nah. Doesn't really need it, though. Getting the... Yo! Okay.
The swag combo? Okay.
Yeah. Bars. And literally just dropped 2 bars on platinum. I told you, wasn't a believer. Under no circumstances. Same side, crazy arms 5P. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Ain't trying to see them chicks and ain't trying to see no platinum today. Get him out of here.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to see flat. Sorry.
Back to the portrait gallery, Yui goes.
You press the X button?
I press the X button.
Oh, okay. It's one of them.
Yeah, I'm actually here. I just got this controller in my lap chilling. It's like a golden retriever out here. Ain't going nowhere.
Mm.
It's loyal. I think I might have broke the lobby, dog. Wow!
Whoa.
Wow! Alright, it's okay.
Okay.
It be like that sometimes.
Okay. Fixed it.
So as I was
Yui's
saying,
definitely switching here, right?
portrait gallery, Ain't no way Yui coming back with no platinum.
Okay. There we go.
It was a handicap game, that's what it was.
Oh, okay. Razzo needed it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, if he needs one, why not give him two, right?
Might not have to with what, bruh.
This game is...
Lobbies out here just disintegrating.
Apparently.
I'm blaming platinum.
Yeah, me too.
Everything was going fine. Hadn't had a hiccup at all. And then platinum comes out.
It's a
She
shame.
ain't even 5A nothing, man. Platinum 5A is actually one of my favorite buttons in all fighting games. Have you paid attention to the details of that move?
Not really.
She literally throws rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, is that move?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember if it's 5A in this game. It might be just her BB 5A.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be 4A in this game. But and she literally throws rock, paper, scissors. It's amazing.
Right.
But we ain't trying to see that. I'm scared for this game. Dude, that was like a MOBA load right there.
Yeah, that was something else.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Pretty sure somebody booted up destruction.exe. Here we go. It's kicked in the mouth for starters.
Yep.
Speaking of kicking the mouth, y'all just skirted in there. Double dash Mario Kart. Hold on. Like a triple dash, actually.
Yeah.
Sandwich. Push block just gonna make a little space for him to see what's happening.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, does he even need to spin the meter here? But he goes ahead and cashes out. Oh, yep. Classic Merkava thing.
JC EX Fireball.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Dives again, but doesn't really have the timing to get the A follow up.
Alright, GPU.
Tomoe.
Yeah. This is the return of the Chia attack helicopter.
Pretty much. Piloting the JC Tomoe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Makes a little bit of space for the DP.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yo, imagine. This is in the realm of possibilities.
Definitely. Meteors? Yep.
That makes it harder, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's still possible, especially getting hit with a 5C in the corner.
Oh.
It doesn't have a meter for this.
Nope. Gonna waste a lot of resonance time, man. And then
Alright.
takes it. Alright.
The Chie show.
Mm-hmm.
Chie, the character with 2 personas, does everything on her own.
Get ready.
I guess technically you'd say 3 personas. Tomoe, Izanami, and Adachi. 3 personas. It's out there going buck wild with their inner self.
I shall cut.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Okay. Like what Rizzo was doing with DPing in between all those Zeos.
And there was nothing you could really do from Macabre at that point. But
Yeah.
still coming
Take
in.
his little chip as you can.
Out of that law, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh! Big
Make his
ball.
way in.
That's a lot of ground to make up in this.
Ooh.
But with opponents on a DP, yeah, that's
Yeah.
looking pretty good until the drop.
Yeah. Didn't count as a counter hit punish.
Right?
Because the DP, the counter actually activated, but still got some good stuff in it.
And again, so many people have been hit by that, but it's a reasonable thing to happen. Like, you're just expecting a side spot to be coming. Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Gonna clear Adachi? Yes. Good looks for Razzo. Got cleaned up by a 4P, but not the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Just in time stuff to Zio, but can't get a clean hit on Chie, so she gets a counter out. Came through the front door of Tomo. Oh. Shit!
Okay.
Straight away with that backdash. Glide. Bit of a hit, not the hit that Razzle needs just yet. The counter hit, though.
Yep.
It has a lot of meter to make this happen. If nothing else, should be able to burn.
As well.
Yeah?
Yeah, at least burn the resonance there.
Left.
That's straight up dead. Never mind.
Wow.
What am I talking about?
Wow.
This is my pride.
My bad.
Fix your face. 2-1 Razzo.
Get ready.
As we roll into game 4. I think roll is a very good way to describe what's happening.
I shall cut through.
Characters getting rolled, left, right, center.
And I shall dine on their remains.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Dragon Kick. Hey, Dragon Kick 6P. Starting off eating sandwiches real early. Where have I seen this before? Assist character loses half life to Zio.
Oh.
Yo, where have I seen this before? Triple dash into JC.
Oh, not convert.
It's a second chance though. One that Razzle can't do anything about. So hurt
There's
so
all the bars on that. Okay.
Yo. If Razzle would have got that confirmed. Yeah, I was scared for a second, but I forgot that Akumi gets a lot of time on that. So aside from Merkava not looking too good in the bag, it's pretty much been equalized. And this is going to be the real equalizer right here. Has the meter to close Shia out, so should be the end of her cross
Oh,
rate.
he's going to cross rate it. Alright. Makes
so
sense.
much.
Oh.
Jeez. And trying to get rid of Hakumen before he got out. That was nice. Didn't have the range just yet, but still working the way in.
Oh.
Yes, in the air.
all you got.
Okay.
This is a ratchet game, dog. This set right here, ratchet.
Yep.
You play D&D, right?
Yeah.
So it's just high rolling. throw all the D20s out there, see what kind of magic you can make happen.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Get ready.
That means somebody's gonna land a critical strike. Somebody's gonna wind up dead. And there's gonna be no more character sheets in this turn.
Mm.
She's gonna be skirting on to losers finals to square up against Tectal. It's 2 apiece. And quite literally anything could happen.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight to this race.
Can't run from it. No, you can't run from it. The sandwich will come and find you, no matter where you're hiding.
Oh, happy birthday. Drops out.
Yeah, the rampage was kind of funky because it wasn't like the clean, close hit of it. So, full screen crossfade. Hello?
Oh, tried to counter through that. But...
Right. Missed the second one, I believe. Or might have got one.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
GA fell out, luckily. For you, then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You want to talk about luck? The fact that she got through the fire blast with a pixel could mean so much for you if they can get her in here, but she comes in by herself.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
Got caught trying to jump away from the long legs of Hakumen, and that's going to be Raza.
Yep.
Surviving this episode 3-2.
Yep. Yeah, thanks to the handicap game that Yui gave him.
Platinum's a great
Raza made it full through.
Platinum's a great character. Lobby blow up again?
It's looking like it. Unless they're just not going through stuff.
I don't know. I'm dancing with my platinum. We got more matches after that, man. That was that was ratchet. That's the best way I can describe that. That's the only way I'm going to describe that.
Definitely the word to use.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. And I mean, that's considering the fact that we had a Yosuke and a Seth running around earlier. Yeah, don't forget that game.
Okay. We're just playing the wait on Tectal game right now.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. There he is.
Hey.
Okay. I believe when these two played earlier in the bracket, Raza was using the Carmine Hakumen.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going straight with the Merkava now.
All things considered to make sense. Just sat there and played 5 games of Merkava Hakumen. All right. So it would be a pretty tall order to just ask him to switch to Carmine on the fly.
Yeah. Also, I think in that last set, he lost a lot of games based on Carmine killing himself, basically, before Tectal got the hit.
It was one, but it was a crucial one. One of the reasons why he's here. And the idea of having to juggle that right now might be more than he really wants to ask for at this point. But when he gets started like this, who needs Carmine? Who's that guy? Already putting a huge dent in the Ruby's life. Yumi's not looking too good as well. She got caught with a counter on the way in. And the push block. And the push block is just the first break that Texas had in the whole set, but the long arm.
Yep.
Little lanky limb from Merkava, just always being a threat.
Tries to swat Ruby out the air, but gets clipped himself instead. Oh, stop.
It was a setup.
Okay.
One that Razzle was ready for. Has the anti-air as well.
Dead Yumi. Are you gonna cross-raid it? Yes, sir.
Save meter in this household. How to conserve. And the thing, save the meter from the cross raid, gets to dump it on Ruby, make sure she didn't even get a chance to res.
Okay.
Hit him with the Razzo Dazzo.
Get ready.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That fancy footwork out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Sure to get a huge lead and sweep them off the feet before they can even assess what's happening. Had no clue, got blindsided by it.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
We are in game 2.
Fight.
Oh.
The timing on the jump to allow Merkava to glide in the corner was so good.
Runs with the counter. He feeds himself.
Second one. Really surprised to see that happen 2 times immediately the second one. First one I understand, but the second one?
Yeah. I think Yumi activated it and Ruby ran into it. For the second one.
No matter the cause, it's still not looking good for his team because that's 4 meters going into Yumi. 2 meters. Hold on to some for push block or a confirm immediately in the Sufu.
Yep. JC coming? No.
Can't find anything just yet. Using a lot of meter to keep Yumi in check though, but still has 2 for the confirm. Might need to use it to get out of this situation. Not letting him in for free. But after the CC, there's the hit.
There's the burst.
I mean, it's not like I thought Merkava wasn't gonna just run over there or hock him in. That's what I get for thinking. That's what Technical gets for thinking as well. Cross raid again. This one's not one to hold on to meter though.
Yeah.
But I guess technically it is because both of them are gone right there. One more cross raid.
Another one?
Cross raid again. Cross raid.
Yeah.
That's the subtitle for this event. ZoneBreakers Online Edition 9, The Cross Raid. Because I'm pretty sure there have been more cross raids in this tournament alone than the entire series combined.
You're probably right. And I feel like Razzo's the only one doing it. But he makes use of it so often.
Yeah?
Get ready.
You know, we haven't really hyped this up or anything, but Tecto's about to get kicked out of this tournament.
Definitely could.
It could. It's
Sticking with the Ruby Yumi.
looking pretty rough. And here's something to think about. If Tecto loses, this will be the first new champion of ZoneBreakers Online since the first one. Tectal holding on. Holding down the block with a JA, catching Merkaba gliding in.
Okay.
Air dash low. Razzle's ready for it.
And too low.
Yeah, just take the wind out of it and go with the regular jump. Yeah, the JAs have been looking so good. Caught the command dash in. He's ready for it. Get the punish on this too. Punish is the burst as well. 4 meters?
Gonna spend it? Yeah.
No question. Woo. Tectal can't afford to hold back at this point.
Yep. It's definitely looking like a Tectal round here.
The wise of Razzle to pump the brakes, not committing to the dash all the way in there. Lest he find himself in the middle of a sandwich. Tectal's able to secure it over the 2B. And oh, you owe me a Coke, man. All the Cokes.
Alright, whatever.
Cool, pretty hard. Gets out of the corner. So that means a good bit. Gets rid of Yumi, but
oh. Counter activated, so he was safe.
yeah, I was like, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't get hit, but his Hakumen, he can work magic like that. Gets away from the buzzsaw as well. Able to find Ruby in the air, not the biggest hit, but able to make a little bit of trouble. But the MVP of that game, JA, closing it out for Tectal and getting him on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Did he? Okay, I was like, I hope not.
Get ready.
Not off of that game alone.
He switched.
No, he did.
Yeah.
And I was kind of scared because I was like, not after one game.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been working out so well. They chalked that one with the bad luck.
Can't escape from
Here we are, game 4.
Fight.
Tectal's still fighting for his life. Razzo trying to be the hero that so many people have asked for. Tucks in just in time before Ruby can get there with the 5A. That was really a funky hit. So it was a hit, but it was one where Merkava got popped up somehow. So it was not like Tectal was able to get the clean confirmed. Taking this from a throw. So there's going to be a lot of damage that Ruby can't do a whole lot with. Punishes the burst, and that was a preemptive punish with the 6B.
Yep.
It's still in front. Tectal was expecting him to be in the corner, so wasn't even blocking.
Throw counter.
No, Yumi's done.
Yep.
This is Ruby by herself with like a level. It's not a level 4 res. That's too small for me to reach from this far away. But
Level
it's
2.
not. It's not the res that she needs.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck in a sandwich, can't clear Merkava, so can't get away. A lot of res time already burned off of the clock, and just tagged me with a fireball off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to bait a throw, no go just yet. Looking for another one, throw over counter, no doing. Razzle's not biting.
Ooh. Okay, not conversion. Not sure if it can, but
Every hit counts at this point, though.
yeah.
Especially that one.
Mm-hmm. That should be it.
Cross rays. Cross rays.
Did you really think I'd let a beast?
Came in with the biggest can of raid, getting rid of Tech. Bruh. It's been 7 straight ZoneBreakers online. We were talking about Tectal in grand finals, but today is a new day. Somehow, some way, after trying and failing many times before, the perseverance of Razzo shows as he is able to thwart his mortal enemy in the bracket, slay Tectal, and walk to grand finals again. Now, the thing that's so sad about this is he slayed a monster, right? The monster that's been haunting him bracket after bracket. But that doesn't mean he's the winner. That means he gets to face off against the demon that slayed the monster before him. Now that just means Razzo gets a shot at Jan the Man. I mean, you could have told them that. Wow.
Great. I wish I could do that right now.
I mean, you could.
I'm
So
not going to.
it's gonna take a second, as our streamer graciously told us. And since we're in the age of online tournaments, some people understand the fact that you can be in multiple online tournaments at the same time. So Jan is living on to the legacy that he created earlier and is in grands of another Grand Blue tournament, like somewhere deep in the bracket. So we're going to have a little bit of a break while we wait for him. If you want to stretch before the grand finale, here's another chance. Go ahead and make sure you got all the kinks out of your system. If you need to let your dog back in from earlier, go ahead and get that done. Maybe you need to throw some popcorn on real quick. Go freshen up in the bathroom. You got a little bit of time. Maturino? What? Maturino? You sure they can hit exclamation point Maturino? Bring up the links in the chat. Click on the BB tag link. Even though we're sitting here in grand finals, you're still able to add money to the pot, but it didn't have to be your own money because it's money that Maturino will crowdfund themselves. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that they can go there and log in with their favorite social media. Everybody knows that they can use the code ZBTAG09 and at 50 cents will just magically appear in the pot. I don't need to tell anybody that. Why are you telling me I need to tell people that? Everybody knows that while they have a couple of minutes, they can do a couple of sponsor quests. Add some more money, create some more money to be added to the pot. Everybody can be a wizard or a witch, whichever they perform. Tongue tie. Everybody knows that if they're feeling so gracious and generous while they're waiting for the grand finale of the last single-digit entry of ZoneBreakers Online, they could donate their own money if they so choose. I ain't got to tell nobody nothing like that. But I guess I did. I guess I did.
Yeah.
Alright, so quick update. We did confirm Jan is in grand finals on the loser's side for another Grand Blue tournament. So we're just waiting on him.
So there's a plus side and a minus side to that. I don't want to say good and bad because I don't want to imply there's something bad to that. There's two sides to this coin, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So on one end of the spectrum, hold on, I have to work this in my head again. On one end of the spectrum, there's a chance for Jan to double or even triple up throughout the day, right? So that's good for Jan. One of the other side is to do that. That means he's going to have to win 6 games. But on the other side of the other side, since he has to win 6 games, that means somebody put him down in the loser's bracket. So maybe we won't have to wait too long. Question mark.
Oh, looks like he's going to play BB Tag first.
Hey! Came to hang with the homies. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I think it really is he's gonna use this to like sharpen his reactions, get the hair trigger ready, so that when he goes into the grand finals with La Diva, he's gonna be able to just quick slang the 2U from the hip, just hit the deck, and break all the shins. It's gonna be looking like the Matrix out there to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going the other way, trying to go from Grand Blue back to BB Tag. Probably not trying to have that in a Saturday evening. And there he is, right on time.
Oh.
Where did Razzle go? Hey, Razzle, come back. Okay. I see.
Okay, he was just trying to get. I was worried. This was one of those. Oh well, I'll just run out to the gas station real quick.
I don't know.
Grab a
About
snack.
I don't know.
Get ready. I'm
Oh
good.
my bad. This is Chicken Wing 35. I see. Not Razzle.
See, y'all interrupted me with all this. What happens? The lobby breaks.
I see.
Talking about chicken wings out here. You need to get them boneless. I guess you can have any. Yeah, they're all chicken nonetheless. You have a problem with boneless wings?
I just much prefer bone in. That's all.
Chicken is chicken, man. Your opponent's connection was lost.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, chicken wings. Like, I don't want none of that.
Right.
Oh no, not like this. Don't tell me this is how it goes down. All right, how do I do this again? I hit that button. No, that button. And then I hit this button. I do this thing. All right, I'm good. We're here working through technical difficulties of net play.
Okay.
It's all right. Rollback will fix this.
Hmm.
Rollback will make all the connections magically happen all the time. Oh, don't tell me this is the time where everybody's internet breaks down.
Apparently.
Do I actually have to call them chicken wing? Is that what this is? Then why you even stop me to tell me that? Get out of here. Oh, over here derailing my commentary experience? Ah,
Yeah. Just like he derailed the bracket.
dang.
I'll be the disruptor.
All right, I need help from the chat here. You're looking at the bracket. You've typed in command !bracket, and I see a player named chicken_wing with 2 G's, mind you, 35 here in grand finals. Am I crazy or?
Now, under normal circumstances, I would agree with you, but there's a huge problem. All right, are you ready for this?
Oh,
Are you-
you're ready for it.
No, I'm totally ready for this because I know exactly how this works. But apparently, you need to get prepared for this. Are you in your seat?
No, let me sit down for it. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm standing up the entire time, despite
Okay.
having a chair right behind me.
All right.
All right, go ahead, sir.
This is the FGC. They don't play by those rules. Get out of here.
Well,
Get ready.
rules say that there is
Get ready.
a chicken wing, and apparently 35 of them, in grand finals right now.
Get out of here. You don't even have the names on the right side. Hello?
There you go.
And that wing's missing a G, dude.
Oh, the wing is missing a G. You are absolutely correct. Let me fix that while y'all take it.
In the red corner, wing and astonishing 4K HP. We've got Jan the Man. And in the blue corner, Wing, I don't know how much because I don't know how much the characters' HPs are, but they're not 40k, meaning there's going to be a lot more work for Razzle to do.
Yeah. I feel like these are 18k, but I could be.
I don't have my benchmarks. You know how much health they have? Carmine's got none. He's getting real close to it. Hakumen's keeping him on life support. He says it's not your time just yet. It's going to be a while before Carmine can come show his face again. So I say, Hakumen one more time because that would have been the end of it. Set that up so well. Backdash just to make sure the Tigger couldn't check out of the corner, then box dashed in there just to go for the sandwich or go for the cross up. Bruh.
Oh.
He's still there though. He's only taking one of the side swaps right there. Doesn't want to get too crazy with it. Whoa. That's a hit. In case you were wondering, that is hit. That is not actually a throw, which is why that got snatched up by the counter. Well, that's going to be the end of Tigers. Razzle did that to himself. Still gets away. Yeah, Razzle did it. So still a good position. Gets the punish on the landing too, so it's going to pan out.
Yeah, he just wanted to raid out the resident.
Yeah?
Because that's not fair.
Don't ask me. I'm along for the ride right now. Either way, it looks like a good decision because there's no res, and Razzle gets to play in his space, especially since he got out of the corner. Just has to be a little mindful about Carmine's health. Something he already knows, not too much of a concern. Step up BP. That was pretty scary. I don't know how calculated that was, but that was spooky though.
I wonder if he could have command grab supered after this. I just gone through.
I don't know. Either way, that was spooky. I'm gonna assume Razzle knew what was up.
Hopefully.
Stepped up and took the first game. One of the 6 that he needs to get rid of Jan and claim his first ZoneBreakers online title. You know, when I think about it, I'd be disappointed if Hakumen was any less than 18k. I couldn't tell you Carmine. That makes sense, but
yeah.
Hakumen, you better be. Ooh, nice
good convert. Good setup.
Alright.
Jen gets out, but gets clipped after.
I was looking for the pickup on Hakumen backside, but couldn't find it. 5A. No, 2B.
Nah, that's a 2B, yeah.
Yeah. He kicked him.
Yep.
Kick wasn't enough, though. It wasn't the one kick, man. Set that up very nicely and got away from the 4P as well.
Oh? Thought he hit there?
The thing that's really good, though, is that's a super, meaning he can burst anytime he wants to.
If he wants to.
Didn't want to, which is okay, but it's just the threat of it being there, meaning Razzle couldn't commit too hard. So that one.
Yep. Catches him.
Tried and true super, good old burst punish.
Ooh. Manages to just out of the way of the DP and sniping him.
You know, so confident in the JB there. That's a quick 2 games going over to Razzle. One more, and everybody gets served the hot L in this bracket.
It's too late to run away.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Stepped up and hit JA out the gate. That's a good look.
Ooh, dodges the DP. Ooh.
He got to the backside.
Yeah.
More importantly, from the punish from the burst, the lead into the CC. Ooh, like a foul. Yo, this is a step up with authority.
Yep.
This is looking like the game that Jan really needed. Razo trying to challenge the charge in. But I mean, there was really nothing else for him to do at that point, so I don't blame him. That had to have been one of the fastest games the entire day.
Yeah, for sure.
Expect no less from Jan when he gets started.
Or as I was thinking about switching characters in.
Mine. This is another scenario where it's like, I hope not. I've seen this. We've seen this.
Oh, okay.
Can't be too loud by this. Like, it is a surprise. It's first time he's played Mika today, but he has played Mika in ZoneBreakers a few times, so this isn't wild. It's just a surprise to see right now.
Yeah.
But he's not asking much of Mika. He's asking her to get at least one game so that he can have a reset.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Load up the Mika missile. Let's see if she can find the mark.
Not a good start.
Oh,
Starline fell out at least.
But there's still a Mika in the corner.
Yeah.
There's still a Mika in the corner. It's not looking good for the Mika in the corner.
Oh.
It's not looking good for the Carmine in the corner either. That's blocked. Oh, geez.
Well. Okay.
Nope. You thought.
Never mind.
It's
okay. All right. That is the exact same time as the last game.
the prominent runner and BB tag done quick. Jan, the man, gets another tie for PB. Looking to get the 149, get the PB, but still keeping it pretty close.
Yep. Almost there.
Just needs to hit a couple more one frames. It's pretty hard to ask for of a runner, but no, the sum of best is there. It's possible. That was a disaster. But again, like, this has been the theme of today with people looking for these uncommon characters for the most part, or their uncommon teams. It's like they get washed in a way to where it's like you can't even really say it's the character. So this has to leave Razzo in like one of the biggest head scratch situations ever. It's like, do you try this again? Went back to Hawkins.
Okay.
Get ready. Get ready.
Well, here we go. Razzo still trying to see if he can find the silver lining and get a reset. Jan one game away from taking both tournaments today as ZoneBreakers.
You need to get your wings plucked.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
DP. But I feel a little worried too when the DP come out very early from Razzo, even if it hits. Not really pressing too much further though. And after leaving the puddles, isn't going to really be able to get to use them just yet. This is 2B. Doesn't have the full confirm. But this will be pretty good, especially if he can get around the first. Oh, this will be
Hey.
it's everything I asked for.
Yep. Can we make the solo Taker comeback? Is the question now.
You want to talk about a comeback of the ages? This would be it if Jan could do it. And the thing is, as long as Razzle's going to be playing Carmine on point, he's going to be helping Jan just a little bit. So he's got to be mindful of how far down he goes in the health pool.
It's true.
So he still has, a lot to work
him out.
Yeah.
Got a lot of health back from that crossroad too.
Yeah, man. It's only fair, right? Oh, that's a big dunk.
Ooh.
But he can't get over the... Dude, that's a big man. I can't say that enough. Just gonna wait. I'm liking that idea. Let Hakumen get a decent amount of life back. Like he was showing earlier. Yeah. Especially if he can get a hit with Carmine and just make sure he gets to the cross rate, he'll be able to get that health back. But he's okay. He's okay.
He's okay.
He's out of it. That actually panned out so well for him. Because even if he somehow wasn't able to get rid of Taker, he's getting the punish. He's able to get cross rate. Or he's able to get the A string, right? So he gets the health back from that. And he has level 4 res with a full bar of red meter. So he could effectively get all his health back in that scenario. But something we didn't have to worry about too much because just the hit right there was enough to close out Taker, get the reset. Now everybody's taking the L, reset the brackets, zeros again. Question is, can Razzle do that one more time? Or is Jan going to be able to catch up to him?
Unknown 接近。さて、いかように対処したものか。知れたこと、力で押し切るのみ。
It's too late to run away.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
First game of the reset. Here we go. Backside JA. A little too early on the duck. The Taker comes in and breaks up the sandwich. For how long?
Pick up the DP. Deactive switch.
And got his chest split in half as Hakumen comes in, backing up to make sure there's no tech out of the corner. Has the time to see the burst. So this is going to be easy punish for Razzle to flag down. Getting a big confirm with the 5D.
This is looking really bad for Jan here.
But he finds a 2B or 2A. That's a start. Coast to coast. He needs it just to make sure to put Razzle in the corner and see how much he can bring back. A little too early. Had the idea that that was on Razzle's mind. Too early. Can't find the DP as well as. It's looking all but over for Taker. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
Going out the same way they came into the round with JA.
Your body will not soon forget the price of stint.
And that is the first nail in the coffin in the reset. Fourth one throughout the entire set. 2 more is all Razzle needs to be the champion. And now I start to question how hard this looks for Jan, because that was slaughter right there.
That was rough.
It's not a situation that Jan is really unfamiliar with. Just needs to see if he can find the one shimmer of hope he needs to get the party started. It's been a while since he's really been able to get everything kicked off, and it's looking like it won't happen for a while in the beginning of game 2. There it is, though.
All right.
Long Jay.
Getting started. Takes him to the corner.
There's a lot of damage before there's even a chance for a burst. Command throw coming out of Tager. I believe he was a little too early. Still walks into the counter nonetheless, and the chance that Razzle needs to escape.
Ooh.
6P punish. Still turning Razzle away from the DPs. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
You know, I should actually play Carmine to understand what the concept of all that is.
But like how long you wait, first off.
Hey, do you have to wait? Can't you just? You can't.
You
just
don't have to.
Okay, that's like why not just hit? Worry about that later, because right now we have urgent issues. It's called backs to walls. There's still a counter lurking out there.
Yep.
Not having anything to do with any command throws coming after. Carmine's gonna try to top himself off. Okay, but a low hit again. Keeping Jan in this for now. As a meter to put Carmine against the wall one more time, which he does. Went back into the 2A, but eventually finds him in the air. Ready for it. Yeah, I don't know if that was a DP or a push block, but it was still the right answer nonetheless.
Oh,
down in time.
Slip through. Okay.
And he killed just enough frames to get around the incoming. Didn't have the timing for the res, but still leaves Jan with the sliver of hope. When he finds the counter at 2B, he doesn't get the confirm from it. He has no more meter. Razzle throwing the first one, still has another one. He wants to look for another EX Blood Wheel. Trying to meet him in the air, can't find him. Jan tagged him in the ground, wasn't thinking he was there. Fade away JA.
Yeah, and almost brought that back, but 2-0 Razzle.
Not trying to say that this is out of the realm of possibility, but if you were to ask me who were to win the tournament at the beginning of this, Razzle would not have been my number 1 and number 2, but putting on a real strong showing right here. Threatening to take the entire thing away, sweeping Jan away in grand final, or in the reset.
Yeah.
Can't call it a clean sweep, all in all, but this last set is looking pretty good for Razzle.
Yeah.
Standing against me? Don't you know who I am?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Stepping up with the 5A to start things off, just to make sure that Jan can't go too far out of the gate. With the counter, checking the burst. Hakumen doing Hakumen thing. Tag the back dash with a 4P. Jan just got his burst, and he got locked out of his burst with the throw at the end of the A string. Full charge super as well, so Tager's not looking good. Gets cracked over the dome, so he's going to have to go, and he's lucky he gets to see this game one more time. Not going to be able to really help Wald, who's getting chunked. 8K coming out. 8K? All right, 7.7. That's 8-0. Lands in a sandwich, and the CC confirmed. And he ran down and he flagged down the ball. That's a nice catch from Carmine. Gets the pickup on Tager. Tager's gone. This is pretty much over. Kisses him with the low. And bruh. Not able to beat Jan's record, but came pretty dang close. 40 seconds to close him out in 3 straight games. Razzo is your ZoneBreakers Online number 9 champion.
What's it like to be so...
Now, we want to talk about chicken wings. You know he's going to be able to buy so many of those. And it came back so many times. Fiending to get the prize at the end. He was the lone survivor here in ZoneBreakers Online number 9. Again, good looks to Razzo, making it all the way to the end. Jan taking up second place. And surprise, surprise, the one that has won the past 7 finds himself in 3rd place. That'll be Teckel East Side. And I think, actually, there's no thought to it. I know. That's going to be the end of ZoneBreakers Online. Now, Lupe, you got anything you want to say to the people, man?
Really just want to thank all the players for entering. Thank everybody for checking out the Matcherino. thank everybody for tuning in, watching.
All right.
It helps a lot to have a captive audience enjoying our sets.
Saying captive kind of implies there's nowhere else for them to go. Captivated, sure.
Oh, they're captive.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
if they're captive, I'm gonna be their savior and free them. You're all free now. Chad, thanks everybody for coming and chilling with us. But I think we're good here.
Yep.
So
Peace out.
2 weeks from now. Hey, wait. 2 weeks from now, right? We're gonna have number 10.
That's the plan.
All right. So yeah, be on the lookout for it. Until then, peace.
See you.